Hello,
Third
everyone.
35-minute delay inbound is crazy.
God. Hello,
Um,
everyone. Welcome to the greatest, most punctual podcast on Earth. Before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to Astro Samai Paya and Kaiotaku. Thank you all for becoming members of Honored Ones After Dark. Appreciate you, appreciate you. We'll see you Thursday.
Thank you. You guys are in for something I would consider close to fun for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll also get access to a couple of VODs that are pretty fun too.
Yes,
Um,
sir. Yes,
but
sir.
yeah. Honestly, man, I thought about the chapters. Y'all know what chapter specifically. Like, let's
Mm-hmm.
JJK, right? I thought about this JJK chapter and I thought, hmm, this is interesting. And you know what, Trap? I'm here to tell y'all this is the most hope I've had in literal months.
This,
Oh my God,
yeah,
I've never felt
this
so
was like a
bad.
flickering light at the end of a tunnel, a very dark tunnel that we have been in for God knows how
I
long.
feel, I feel like, yeah, we's crazy. I feel like here's the thing, right? We'll get into it more in
Little
depth.
JJK
But
fans,
if you remove yourself from agenda for 2.5 seconds,
mm-hmm.
I'm up. I'm so up, bro.
Oh,
Um,
that's what you meant. Oh my God,
I'm so fucking up, bro.
this whole
Yeah,
time I was
I don't give
like,
a fuck.
oh,
Bro,
he's talking
I don't.
about Maki.
That's why I said we. I don't know what the fuck you're
Yeah,
talking about,
yeah, I
dude.
forgot, bro.
What?
I literally
You
forgot
not
you.
we
I
either. You've
forgot
been a
you.
Maki hater.
That is crazy coming from you, by the way. It's like, hold on, bro. I know the king of
What do you mean
misogyny
crazy
did
coming from me?
not, did
You
not.
don't like Maki. You don't like women.
That is so slander and
Dude, listen,
untrue.
don't make me bring up no, don't make me bring up what you said about one of our very honored
Oh
community
my god.
members
Oh my
on
god. Oh my god.
Thursday
Oh my god.
stream,
Oh my
bro.
god. Oh my god.
You don't make me bring listen, as I said, yeah, like don't make me bring it up, bro. Don't talk, yeah,
That was a
relax. You
misquote. It
talking
was
real
taken out.
crazy,
It was
brother.
taken out of context. I was in a different. I just okay. Whatever. January 2011.
Yeah,
Give her the
yeah.
five. Literally can't spend
Listen,
too.
I'm up. We'll talk about it.
This time around, Nobara comeback believers. How we all feeling? Chapter and coming away with Nobara comeback is. That's quite a line. That's quite a trail of breadcrumbs, bro.
Sleeping Danger, I'll fucking kill you. I swear to God, I'll kill you. Oh my God, bro, you just pissed me off. Sleeping Danger, thank you for the 14, though. Love seeing Goku me this chapter. We were so up. I'm going to bury you 12 feet under, bro. 6 feet is not enough. Listen, by the way, chat, as soon as I decide that like it's time for me to play Elden Ring or not, or time for me to take a break from Elden Ring, I'm gonna ban all the people who said Megami was dead. Because while I can't ban the people who said he would come back, or he wouldn't come back yet, y'all are still safe for now. I can ban the people who said he would be dead or a vegetable. Y'all are so cooked. Motherfucker formed a full sentence. It's over for y'all.
Oh my god.
But anyways,
Anyway.
we have more than just JJK this week. We
Yep.
have a lot of good stuff. My Hero dropped something. Horikoshi said, "You know what, guys? I took a break, but it was for a good reason. It was for a good reason. I'm back.
Yep, bro. My
I'm
Hero
back, and I'm ready
Merchant's
to. I'm
back
ready
at
to
it
give them meat."
again. Oh man, it's great stuff. It is great stuff. JST, thank you for becoming an honored one. Appreciate you. DDS Soyfit, thank you for the 5. Why is Harriet Tubman a daughter of Hermes? Ask
Hey,
Rick.
bro.
Ask Rick, man.
Yeah, like well, I didn't write that, bro. I didn't write that shit. You
Right.
know what, bro? Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to tell you, man. I did not write that shit. My fault. My
I
bad.
I'm gonna go out on a
um.
limb and assume right, educated guess, right? What I
Mhm.
Rick was like, bro, traveling, speed, underground tunnel, like he there were some very obvious associations that you can kind of guess at that
Yeah.
dude in 2005 writing this like
Like
there's
what?
don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this on February, bro. Don't do this when I have my debuff.
You telling me what to do on February? Ain't that interesting, bro? Ain't that interesting?
All
That's
right,
something.
chat
Anyways,
with
whatever. I'm
that.
gonna leave that.
We will have our
My Hero
first.
chapter.
Yeah,
What?
nothing.
Dude, you're a
I
weird guy.
I
Anyways, the My Hero
yeah.
chapter was really good. It just stop it, bro. You're gonna embarrass yourself. The My Hero chapter was really good. Horikoshi did his thing. Deku literally just resorting, like, you know what, bro? You want my powers so bad? I'll give you my powers. Fuck it. This is the way we will get the job done. I respect it. Not only do I respect it, but I'm not gonna lie. This was a very nice showing of like Deku's like IQ in the midst of battle. Like, bro is he's such a nerd for quirks specifically. I like that him being that way makes One for All more useful. Like him using something as simple as a smoke screen and being able to like take that minor tool and turn it into something like a quirk worthy of praise, as he would put it. Because like I don't know which one for all user, if it's like the 6th or the 5th or whatever. But if I remember correctly, he was kind of downplaying his ability. He was like, "Yeah, no, bro, this shit is kind of ass on its own. You're really just gonna need to pair it up." And Nike's like, "Nah, bro. All quirk. Listen, bro, you talking to a quirkless motherfucker, or at least a previously quirkless motherfucker. All quirks are cool to me. That's cool as hell.
Yeah.
So I like that. I like that. Shigaraki, literally his one strategic conclusion being like, bro, if he was normal, I would have. Oh my god, I would have kicked his ass, bro. Too bad he's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
Too bad he's legitimately insane.
God,
Jesus Christ, dude.
I don't know. I'm loving the way this fight's been shaping up. It feels like I don't know. Deku's tactic just to be, you know what, bro? What if I do just give him what he wants? Is funny as hell because it's essentially Deku being like, all right, bro, it's a fight on two fronts, right? The physical front where I'm kind of like on death's door, basically, and two, it's a fight on the psychological front because, hey, bro, it's gonna be a 9v1 when the quirk gets passed on, and Shigaraki's in a very tricky spot. So I'm curious to see how he handles like a psychological jumping.
Yeah, I'm down for it, bro. I'm excited. I'm just excited. I just like how this is turning out in general. You know, me and Mikey told Horikoshi personally, we're like, hey man, listen, we can kind of believe in you, but you gotta show us that you're worth it. And he's like, you know, bro, I can't disappoint y'all two specifically. I gotta lock in. So he did it, bro. And I appreciate you, Horikoshi. You know, from me to you personally, because obviously I know you watch the podcast specifically for my content. You took our advice in stride, man. You took our advice in stride. But yeah. Great. Good. I mean, honestly, like really good My Hero Academia chapter.
Very satisfactory.
That whole like Black Whip piloting his body shit, like that's something people have been like theorizing and wanting from him for a while. So seeing that in play, very cool. Just very ingenious on Deku's part. I'm just locked in, man. I'm just locked in.
Same here.
He's cooking.
You really couldn't tell he was a hero. I don't know, man. Like Horiko's just really nailing the look of like feral Deku. It's just so cool to see him in action. Bro lifting up a mini island is also sick.
Yes, sir.
That's baller right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, good chapter all around.
Yeah, bro. Bro's doing his thing. Bro's doing his thing.
Solid 8 for me. I'm gonna sit at a nice, pretty, delicate 8. You didn't have to.
Everything you do
you
have
didn't.
to be
You
weird,
didn't
bro.
have to pause for so. You made it weird because of the pause. I was trying out a new word. I was trying out a new fucking word.
It's just in, dude. It's just everything you do has this like minor air of weirdness. Like it's just slightly and subtly off all the time without fail, bro.
Is this? Have you been trying? Like, is this something you want to talk about? Like, this seems to be bothering you. It's on your mind, man.
I mean, the fact that you're a strange guy, bro, and honestly, it doesn't seem to be getting better. Your mind seems to be deteriorating.
Are you the guy that compared it to like eating Sukuna's fingers? Was that you?
What?
Yeah, I remember somebody told me a while back.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
You know, Creams, when you become more like yourself, it's not you getting stronger. It's like Sukuna regaining his. It was you. It fucking was you. Oh my god, yeah. I was like, nobody else would have an analogy.
What are you talking about, dude?
Oh my god. Okay, later, right?
Are you just talking? Like, are you just saying shits? Anyways, whatever.
Y'all just
saw it with a 5. Look, BR, you don't gotta do nothing crazy. Bro, I'm talking. BR, you don't gotta do nothing crazy. You can nuke all these other guys who talk crazy about Mega being not me. The slander is all jokes. Yeah, nah, bro, you're cooked. You're cooked as soon as I decide I don't want to hold this controller in my hands. It's over for you.
Hey, bro,
I'm sorry, bro. I even have a screenshot of you saying you were leading the charge for mid-gumi jokes, bro. It's over. You're done. You're actually fried. Sorry.
Jaden 2011, thank you for the 5. At least Maki finally beating the Where's Waldo allegations. That's funny. I like that. That was a good joke. I'm pleased with that joke. Libra 365, thank you for being a member for 5 months. There's a lot of ops I could smoke, but I'd rather be smoking on Megami. Why, Libra? Why choose violence? We have no enemies on this fucking podcast.
Hey, bro, don't spoil the surprise. Also, sorry, Thorfinn. I don't know if I can uphold your ideology, brother. These motherfuckers are making me really want to have enemies. But yeah.
Type 1 Weep, thank you for being a member, Honor Ones After Dark member for 5 months. This chapter was ludicrously brutal, LMAO, but you just realized what he's doing. WGWWEGUI stocks are through the roof. Okay. Google Me, thank you for the 5. First, never diss Hakari. Knew my mans didn't need Maki to load Differame. That's what I was telling, bro. That's what I was telling Liv. All right, that's what I was gonna tell BR this stream. I was like, my goat doesn't need a babysitter. Second, now that you
Bro, we don't know how he's holding up. You talking a little early. I'm not even saying Hakari's gonna get cooked, right? He's got to join the battle, probably. But saying I knew he didn't need help when we don't know how that fight is going, like he ain't here yet, bro. Like, I mean, he has not joined the fray just yet.
Next chapter's gonna open up with Yo Arame.
Nah, dude. Yo, Karara. Yeah, no, that's crazy, dude. Yo, Karara would be so insane. I would that would be another Kanjaku thing. I'd be like, wow, this is so ass, but it's just so funny.
God.
Yo, Karara. Oh man.
Fuck, dude.
Oh no, Radman, don't switch the fuck up, bro. I got tweets from you saying Megumi's cooked, bro. I have nah, bro. See, I hate y'all so bad, bro. Everybody, nobody want to be down with me, but Megumi show up, Megumi form a complete sentence. He show he's not a vegetable. Now everybody want to be buddy. I hate y'all, and everybody that don't want to be buddy about to get banned. So I don't know. I don't really even know what the right answer for y'all is. Y'all should have just stuck with me the whole time. But it is what it is. Let's see. But yeah, what do we have next? So we talked about My Hero. We can. I didn't see a Blue Lock chapter. Granted, I was on the road a lot today.
Yeah, I didn't see one drop
Did you
either.
see one?
It was just 251 with Hiyori. I think that was
Okay, cool.
last week's, I think. Yeah.
Did we talk about that one, by the way?
Chat, did we talk about that?
I feel like we didn't. I don't think we did. I don't know. Maybe I'm laced, but I don't feel like we did.
I guess while chat responds, do you want to talk about Sakamoto and Kagurabachi or?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't have as much to say about either of these about those series today. I mean, I feel like they were both pretty good chapters, but they were pretty standard good, if that makes sense. In a way that I expect them to be. I wasn't blown away. I was not like damn, Sakamoto Days, you were just peak. Okay. Yawn, whatever. Kagurabachi, you were great. Yawn, whatever. I do like Chihiro's evolution of like his mindset a little bit, kind of just like being a little bit less blah with how he wields the blades. Like, because they're so powerful, he can't really hesitate with his usage. He's holding a nuke, right? He can't be like, he's got to kind of have some conviction when he decides he's going to use it, right? Or whatever similar big weapon analogy you'd like to use. So I like that minor evolution. Hiyuki seems kind of cool. I'm not really sure what their whole deal is yet, but I think they're cool little person to be interested in. Sakamoto Days is cool. You know, one of my goats, Shin, getting active. Well, getting active is crazy because he was actually just kind of getting bullied, but you know, he don't got his mind reading, so he's a little bit nerfed. You know, he's a little bit nerfed right now, but so I'm curious to see how everything shapes up. Turn from a 2v2 to a 3v3. I'm curious, man. Sakamoto Days kind of has my interest peaked. I
like that you say that as if it like didn't already.
I mean, true. Has my interest peaked more.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's a good clarification. Okay, cool. Good reviews all around. Chat. It came out after last podcast, so we didn't talk about it. Dude, I really fucked with that Blue Lock chapter. I like Hiyori's consistently pretty cool character, and to see him outfoxing, you know, the big three strikers on that field, was just really fucking that was cool. That was something to behold. And it shows that they all really need to step the fuck up.
You know, my goat got embarrassed. My goat got embarrassed, but it is what it is, bro. It happens every game. I know what comes with the territory, bro, is a couple of Usagi embarrassing moments. But I will say, I want Rin fucking tested for PEDs, man. That motherfucker is not natural. I want to know what he's on right now. What do you mean he jumped, picked a motherfucker up, and then shot, bro? That's
Yeah,
not normal.
that was
People
actually
don't do that.
crazy. The fucking workout routine he must do, like he just like yoinked Isagi. I was like, you could do that?
Grabbed him by his jersey, jumped over Kaiser, and then shot the ball.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
Honestly, in all
these are some of
fairness,
the best
yeah,
players right now.
bro. In all fairness to Isagi, I don't think Metavision accounts for somebody grabbing you by the shirt and just being like, "Nuh-uh." I don't think.
Yeah,
That's
no, I mean,
there.
I agree, bro. I don't think the not buff was there, bro. I don't think he was aware of that. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Um, I'm not really sure how he could have countered that aside from not being there. But you know, W Huyori calling him out because Rin literally waiting to do that is so petty. I like it. It was cool. But he was like, nah, bro, I waited for you to get here so I could pick your ass up and then shoot. All right, bro, you doing a lot. You doing a lot right now, man. You doing a lot right now. Hands off my goat. But this just makes me think the fight's gonna be really fun, man. Like you said, Hiyori was cool. Kaiser, get your lick back, bro. He stopped your shot and then jumped over you. Come on now.
Yeah,
Same with you, Misagi. Get active.
Yeah, honestly.
But great Blue Lock chapter,
Yeah.
like as always. Peak in the way it's always peak.
Good shit, bro. Like Hiyori, he's showing them that they need to keep evolving. And I'm locked the fuck in. Let's see. Yeah, we lose a lot of steam in a week. With the chapter, you know, because like we still gassed it, but I wonder like if this chapter wasn't so gassed, right? And it was just like a 7 out of 10 chapter or something, how well it would have fared.
It's not possible for Blue Lock.
Okay, like a
Blue, I don't remember the last time I read a 7 out of 10 Blue Lock chapter. I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Shit don't happen. Blue Lock 2 peak. But I get you. I mean, in theory, you know what I mean? If it was a different series, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, JJK is probably up there. Like, if it wasn't a break week and we're just behind a week, some shit's getting, like, steam is getting lost.
Depends. Depends. I got a lot of agendas, bro. I'm gonna say, hold on. Let's see. Let's read through these super chats.
Yeah. Oh, January 2011. Thank you for the 10. Also, called it last stream with the reasons Yuta having Cleave being him or Rika eating the last finger. Sucks that it sets him up for Sukuna to eat them for it and kill the biggest Nobara theory. It's bizarre.
I will say this is another one of I didn't stick to my ideology. I always hesitate and waver in that specific aspect. But this kind of go to my thesis that like Gege will very often choose the simplest answer. How did Yuta get Sukuna's ability? By eating part of him. What's the only part we didn't know about? The finger. You know, I included thought, nah, that's too simple, right? There's like, hey, what if there's a drawback? Blah, blah. No, that's just how it happened, right? Okay, fair. I'm not even saying it's a bad thing, but it's just like with the Yuji stabbing Sukuna thing. Of course he wasn't going to stab him. It doesn't matter how he set it up. He was always going to go with the simplest option, which was having it not follow through for whatever reason, right? And this is to me another example of that. But good on you for sticking to your guns and saying, yeah, no, that's just how it's gonna happen. Because you were right. He was just like, yeah, no, I ate that shit. Like, yeah, nah, bro, no consequences. Yeah, Rika just ate your finger. Do something about it. But yeah, I mean, at least it's a guarantee. Hopefully that Sukuna will not be getting full power again. Like he won't be able to eat that shit. You know, get a little sensu bean, no cell arc bullshit. You know.
Yeah.
I'm a W in that regard.
Yeah, I wouldn't. You talking about Sukuna getting a sensu bean, right? Not Yuta, just to clarify. Like,
yeah, I'm saying Sukuna can't do that anymore.
Yeah,
you know, theoretically,
right? I don't know. I feel like there's a couple binding vows he can make, or something he can sacrifice. There's something about it that just like, I want that definite like, nah, bro, we're fighting just Sukuna on his very last legs. That's what I'm looking for. Because, like, he just doesn't stop smiling, man. Even on the last panel, like, that's his soul getting hit. And he's just, like, he's just ripping off Gojo when Toji stabbed him. Like, can we just be for real? Bro's kind of biting a little bit. He's kind of nibbling. He's chewing. He's licking off the crumbs.
Get off your knees, bro. Get off your knees, bro. Get off your knees. Jesus Christ, bro.
You can't outdo a glaze, bro. Don't.
Your knees are bloody and scraping, bro. You gotta get up, dust them off, bro. Wipe your mouth. Get a washcloth. Take a shower, man. You just need to clean yourself up, man. You're looking crazy right now. You're looking crazy right now. All right.
Say what you were gonna say.
Let's
Say what you were gonna say.
let's relax, bro. Let's relax, bro. Um, let's see. Let's see. What was I gonna say? What were we even talking about before you decided it was just time for public Gojo dick eating? Oh,
Oh,
simplest option. Yeah. I mean, I just don't think that's really likely to happen anymore. But we can keep going to the super chats. M3D already read yours. You're definitely getting cooked, but later. DD, thank you for the 5. Megami is going to need a Shibuya Toto's feature him to get any will to live back. That's exactly what I'm expecting you to do,
yeah.
actually.
We are the exception,
Come full
Megami.
circle and all that. I need that.
Mm.
Divine Deviant, thank you for the 5. To all the people that said Angel Curse technique would clap Sukuna, y'all are cooked. Man just tanked a maximum output Jacob's ladder. Sukuna rate of Venice Peak.
I'm not gonna
Tanked
lie,
is so crazy when his skin turned a different color, bro.
yeah.
What I was gonna say is, I'm gonna say this, and we'll get into it more in detail. This is the first and only time I'm looking at the way Sukuna got out of the situation, and I'm like, how? Like what?
Dude.
Not even like, because here's the thing, right? If he just was durable enough, right?
Okay.
It's more like from the way you explain the ability, you shouldn't have been able to get that shit off.
Let me ask you.
Does that make sense?
Let me ask you the question in a funny way. With Agenda Kuna aside, and with like plot Kuna as like the line, right? Like that you cross over into like, why the fuck did he do this? Gege has favorites. Gege doesn't know how to write. Like that's the line, right? We'll call it the plot Kuna line. Where are you at on the spectrum with that? Like how close are we getting to plot Kuna, or
I will say, like, so every other instance I can kind of like reason it away. For the most part, like we've even had this conversation before. I don't really agree with most of that. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, it's looking like Sukuna Kaisen a little bit, bro. Like, what do we? It's specifically because he does something very similar to a world slash with all of his arms fucked up
and his
right?
tongue ripped out.
Reek is holding the top two, tongue ripped out. One of the arms is completely cut off. The other is split like down the middle.
Yeah. Also,
And then Yuta moments before says, I can anything that isn't a world dismantler or cleave, I can tank, and then just doesn't tank it. And I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
but also like how'd he get
like
that
we'll
off?
talk about
and,
it.
Like,
we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
too.
there's layers to it, because like I don't disagree, but I think the thing I want to know, like, if they were fighting this hard to get Jacob's ladder off, like to what end, right? Like what was the? Did you?
For Megami, like it was entirely that. It makes it
Right.
easier for Yuji to free him, and then Megami in the optimal scenario, Megami would take back control.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool, I guess. I don't know. I feel conflicted. We'll get to it at the end. But yeah. Let's see.
Very curious as to like why that specific part has you conflicted, but yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Demon X2, thank you for becoming a member for 5 months. The Megami Yuji parallels are so sweet. I felt like Ishigori had a candy shop. Basically, Yuji stocks equal Megami stocks. It's sad, but salvation. That's sweet. That's a sweet
I'm
sentiment. Yeah. Kid Solo's the
I'm
first.
looking
Thank you for
for
the 5. Oh, you want to read this one? Okay.
Here, I got this one. Yeah, Ronan, if my goat Yuta dies because you're a stupid potential man, let's just say Maharaga ain't saving Agent 007 from the slander I'ma do.
Damn.
Brother,
So much
with
hostility.
one click, you can never speak again. With one click, you can never speak again. No amount of slander will ever reach me. Relax. Take the tone down a little bit, buddy. Take the tone down just 1 or 2 notches. You not Sukuna in here, bro.
Bro,
you
like,
Momo.
I mean,
you not Sukuna. You not Yuta. You not Maki. You not Yuji. You not even Hikari. You're not Kusakabe. You're not Ino. You're Momo. You're a non-combatant. Relax. Erased with a click, bro. Let's relax. And I'll say this doubly. I'll say this doubly. If this is all it takes for you to think Yuta's dead, you just don't like Yuta.
Also,
get over it, bro. Grow up.
I just want to say,
He's
bro,
fine.
even if this
He'll walk it off.
Even if this does happen, why is the blame on Megami and not Sukuna for killing him? It's not like Megami's the I don't know. I feel
Megami pulled the trigger, bro.
I feel like there's a line of succession of blame.
Over.
I guess, but like,
yeah. I mean, it goes back to the why didn't you just get up thing, and like I said, we'll talk about it. But it's like, dude, a ton of characters are like this. Yuji's like this, and he's indomitable will man. Like, let's be honest. Let's be real, which we will in a little bit.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Google me E. Thank you for the 2. U/ta Eureka. Fuck. Eureka. Seems like
That's
Hikari
good,
is
yeah.
the next Gojo. Is so fucking nuts. There's layers to this. One, to start off with Eureka, and this being about Yuta to Hikari slander is a pipe. Like, I need that transition explained to me a little bit. Google me E. Second of all, Eureka would be so fucking funny because, like, it would imply like Rika's the one that would be dead. Like Yuta would already have to be there. I know it's such a small little nitpick, but I just wanted to point that out. In number 3, right? If it was Rika saying "Yo Yuta," right? Like Kid Rika saying "Yo Yuta,"
That'd be so insane, dude. Jesus Christ. Yo, Yuta. Nah, he just makes that dumbass expression.
like
What
no
the fuck?
Oh my god, dude! If it's Gojo or some shit, and he sees like him at the airport, it's like, this is the afterlife. Why is Geto here? Oh man, there's like an alternate universe version of JJK that's like worse but infinitely funnier than the one we get. If like, I don't know, if I had access to like the parallel universe JJK, I God, it would be such a ball. It would be so funny. I'd be pissed off, right, if that was my like one true reality, but it would be so fucking funny as like another option.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jaden 2011. Also, Mikey, thank you for the time. Also, Mikey, I might have to, it's your turn, and pass the power with the Nobara comeback belief. I was looking like Megami this chapter when I saw that finger explanation. Yeah, it's a tough time to be a Nobara fan. It's a tough time to be a Nobara fan.
Listen, dude, I believe because Mikey believes at this point. Like, that's all I need, bro. If Mikey still has hope, I have hope.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all it is, bro.
You know, Mikey's a cool guy. You know what I love about him? He draws ethically. Doesn't draw anything that's not, you know, just fucking peaceful in nature. No agenda stuff from Michael. Michael UB, most kind, unbiased, you know, chill artist. Real cool potato.
Jaden 3011, thank you for the 5 creams. That panel was a Gojo similarity, or was not a Gojo similarity. It was a Toji similarity. Get it right. I think he's talking about Sukuna's reaction.
I know,
but Sukuna's reaction was cooler. No, dude, I was defending you, but never mind. Fuck you.
No, hold on. Fuck.
Nah, eat shit, man. Eat shit. Fucking whatever. Like, I don't know, kick rocks, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Just keep fucking going.
I take the time out of my day to defend you. Bro says, no, I know. You know what?
That is now
right, bro.
You know
You're
what?
Right. W donation, Jaden 3011. Thank you for the 5. Appreciate you, bro. Shadow Star, thank you for the 5. Sukuna's just gonna incarnate into Rika and take the techniques and curse energy she has stocked and still have 10 shadows because they haven't struggled enough. Yeah, W take. W take.
God,
but the thing is, though, W take.
That's just Sukuna Kaisen. Like, that's literally just Sukuna Kaisen, dude.
Yeah, I still believe. What did I say? Chapter 256. Nobara comes back. I don't know why I said that, bro, but I said it, so I believe. And Demon Akatsu, I think, with a 5. 256, Nobara comes back. Resonance on Sukuna's cut arm and uses the soul connection to Todo Megami with Yuji. I love Yuta, but sacrifices must be made. She just uses Rika as the medium, just hammers a nail right into her or some shit.
God.
One thing I will say for Yuta, though, is like the reason why y'all, like Yuta fans, need to stand the fuck up, you know, get some strength in y'all's knees. He hasn't even, like, Rika hasn't even been maxed out yet. Like, I know he has the ring on or whatever, but Rika's maxed out when she has a giant fucking eye. She's still partially manifested, which leads me to believe Yuta hasn't had his 5 minutes. Go ahead and tell Rika to give you everything. Hold your body together while you RCT and get back in there, bro. Maki and Yuji are fighting. You have 30 seconds before you're required back in battle, bro. Take that time, use it wisely, heal up, shit. Maybe even have Shoko do something and heal one of your paper cuts, and then get back out there, man. Get back out there. It's time. It's time to lock in, bro. What did Yuji say? No time for rest. Heal. Yeah, take some advice from him. He was good. He was spitting.
Aaron Yeager, thank you for the 5. I think the surprise of Megami not wanting to be saved and pulled from Sukuna left Yuta and Yuji open for the world / Megami coming back in 3. Surprise? Like, we are all surprised? Like,
no, dude. I think the characters were surprised.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, man, like
that was a response to why isn't Megami's fault. And like, here's the thing, right? If Megumi was ready to go, Yuta probably wouldn't have gotten sliced like that. Like, I'm not gonna be delusional. But like, I agree with you, Creams. At the end of the day, it's like Sukuna's the one who killed his sister. Like, he's
Yeah,
like Sukuna is the person who slashed. Like, Megumi didn't take over his body and complete the attack. Like, he's like, yeah, Megumi could have helped more, but you
like,
know,
yeah, he's
I'm not mad at him for being like mentally broken after Sukuna taking painstaking detail to mentally break him.
yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, guys. My bad. My fault, bro.
I mean, I like what also gets me is like it's not just that Sumiki's dying, right? Which like
There's so much shit,
there's so
dude.
much. Like,
Listen, are we gonna just do? Are we just gonna jump into it like right here, right now? Is that what we're doing, bro? Like, I don't know.
do you want to do Vinland Saga after, or like just
we can do Vinland Saga after, bro. We can be peaceful after,
bro. Like, it's so fucking crazy because all the shit Sukuna has done to Megumi and like with Megumi's body is so insane because it's not just the people Sukuna killed, right? It's the fact that he also killed Gojo while like in Megumi's body and using the Ten Shadows specifically.
Here's the thing too. Let's count, right? Let's really do a deep dive. In order for Sukuna to take over Megumi in the first place, Sukuna literally states he had to have broken his soul first. Meaning, before anything else, when he realized that Tsumiki was cooked, his soul already shattered. Temporarily, because he kind of like comes back a little bit, but he started the game with one soul HP. Sukuna then proceeds to beat the shit out of his friends, laugh at Yuji as he's running away, bathe in, listen, literal evil, then kill his sister using his technique. Now, here's the thing. He then kills Gojo. Maybe you think, oh, Megumi doesn't care about Gojo that much. Let's say he doesn't, right? From his perspective, from Megumi's perspective, Gojo's still the strongest, unambiguously so, right? Maybe aside from Sukuna. If there was anybody that was going to get him out of there, it was going to be Gojo. Gojo losing, even if there's not an emotional connection to Gojo himself, signifies that he's forever stuck in there.
Yeah, and not only that, right? That's assuming like no emotional attachment to Gojo, like you said, right?
None. Like, he doesn't care about him at all.
It's like so insane because this is basically his like older brother that is raised him.
Man.
Like,
by the way, he keeps seeing him cut and slice and dice his friends. Like, listen, bro. Listen, here's the thing. If you're gonna meme, you're gonna meme. Like, it is what it is, bro. But I'm gonna say this, man. Yuji has broken down for similar reasons multiple times in the story. And here's the thing. Sometimes he dies for it. Like, bro. Like, he did it against the finger bearer, chat. He literally starts like, when did I become so weak? Blah, blah, blah. Tries to muster some energy, punches the finger bearer, gets cooked again. He's like, Sukuna, just handle this shit, bro. I can't do this. Then dies, right? Here's the thing. It makes sense. It makes sense why that happened. Because guess what? The emotionally scarring antagonist emotionally scarred the character. Yuji then comes back. All right, blah, blah, blah. I'm such a good guy. Junpei gets cooked. All right, he's not totally cooked, but Nanami kind of helps him out a little bit. Shibuya. Oh, yeah, Sukuna murdered people on a massive scale. Then Nanami died. Then Nobara quotations died. And then what did Yuji do? Very reasonably so. Curled up into a ball after getting hit by a fucking black flash. And when did he get up? Not when Todo just showed up, right? As everybody likes to pretend that like, oh, his ally showed up and he instantly just jumped up. Dude, Todo showed up, started fighting Mahito, and gave him one of the most motivational speeches I've ever seen in my goddamn. It is a chapter of Todo being like, bro, you're so much better than this.
Yeah.
You as a sorcerer are better than this. You as a person are better than this. You as a man are better than this. Because we're sorcerers, bro. We're better than this shit. That was a chapter of, hey, man, listen.
Take my hand, get up, let's finish this. Like,
and you know what's extra crazy, chat? You know what's extra crazy? Yuji being unbreakable is a unique trait. That is like, Sukuna looks at this motherfucker's spirit and is like, dude, I've never met another person in my 1,000 years of existence who has ever been able to resist my fucking mind games as you are.
It's pissing me off, bro. Like,
I'm sorry, bro. Like, my bad, big bro. Literally not everybody in the story is built like that. It is, Yuji's got a tougher soul than Megumi. Duh. Sukuna literally begrudged damn, bro. Fuck. He's crossing his arms, putting his hands on his hips.
In the middle
Oh
of
my
battle,
God.
bro.
I'm
In the
so
middle of
fucking weak, man.
God.
How the fuck is he standing up to me? Bro readjusted his mentality, his 1,000-year-old mentality. He's like, no, I have to kill you. Like, you have to, specifically you. This isn't funny games anymore, bro. No. You're pissing me off personally. I have to make sure you, like, bro, listen. Call me biased, because I am. But I'm willing to give Megami an eensy bit of grace here.
A little bit
of, hey, Yuji, maybe extend your hand. Because listen, chat. Megami is not only willing to do, but has done the same thing for him. What happened with Yuji in the beginning of the Cooling Games? Yuji didn't want to be living, bro. He was just running around, flailing, fighting curses and shit. Who gave him a little bit of a purpose? What was it? Megami? Oh, shit. Like, Yuji is literally thanking Megami and Gojo in his head, right? Mm-hmm. Before all this shit happened. Thank you for giving me a role. And then shit turns. This is Yuji's perfect time to extend that hand, grab his friend, and return the favor. Like, chat, y'all gotta lock in, man. And y'all gotta fucking lock in, bro.
What's even funnier / sadder is, like, they are doing all this just to get Megami to be able to respond, right? Just to get in the fucking door, right? They haven't even started convincing him yet. Keep in mind, like, the only place Megami's been, really, has just been in this, like, liminal black river of despair since Sukuna did the bath, right? Since Sukuna, like, incarnated in his body. And so, fuck, I could see why he wouldn't be in the most agreeable position.
Yeah. And Tessero brings up, like, Maki, right? Listen, bro, who pep talked Maki to go kill the clan? It was Mai. Like, listen, bro, if Sumiki was in Megami's ear telling him to get up and go fight, hey, bro, maybe we have a 1-to-1. Mai literally pulls Maki aside in the spirit world and it's like, hey, I literally have one request of you. I'm going to let you be as strong as you wanted to be, right? I'm going to give you a sick-ass fucking sword. I'm going to explain to you how this works. I just want you to destroy everything for me. Listen, bro. Maki got a last conversation with her sister. Mm-hmm. Megami got to see some crazed bug lady control his until the end and never even acknowledge him. They're different. Like, once again, it's not even a knock to these characters. They get up because they have someone to help them. Right? Like, it just is what it is. And listen, call it what you want. But, like, I think the reason a lot of the time these characters die, like, take Gojo, for example, right? Because of his strength, he fought alone, right? There was never going to be a Todo for Gojo, if that makes sense, right? Mm-hmm. There was never going to be that person to uplift him when he needed it. And while he, would arguably died satisfied, he died alone on the battlefield, at least, right? He met up with his friends and whatnot. Like, these people, like, Maki got over her little whatever the fuck you want to call it in Sakurajima because a random bald dude who did sumo came and said, let me help you through your troubles. Like, let's be honest. Let's be real. These motherfuckers, they're children, bro. Like, the children need a little bit of help. Sue them. And if you just hate Megami, you hate Megami, right? It is what it is. I'll just ban you and be done with it, right? No, nothing else to it.
Yeah. Also, I think,
let's just be real. Yeah. Let's just be real about it.
Also, I think we should reserve judgment until, like, we get more than one panel on this.
Mm-hmm.
Like yep. Yuji barely said hi. Like, he hasn't started the pitch yet.
Yeah, Yuji. I don't. Did Yuji say shit? Like, he said, I'm gonna get Megami out of there. Looks at Megami, like, on the ground. And is like, oh shit, dude, you are a wreck. Yeah. You are a mess, man. Bro actually didn't open his mouth.
Yeah.
He's just looking at him.
Yeah.
And then Sukuna, listen, man. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. You know what I mean? A lot of the characters that have really strong wills do have strong wills, but when you look at the context, they had people aside. Like, you look at Yuta, bro. Maki gives him a pep talk. Gojo gives him a pep talk and sets him straight. Like, you look at a lot of these characters that are, like, that have been really down in the dumps in this series and then been pulled out of that darkness. while a lot of the hard work goes to them, obviously there was a helping hand or two.
Mm-hmm.
There just was. It just is what it is.
Oh man, it's gonna feel good when Megami at least attempt, like, bro, that hand, like that hand taking scene is gonna be, it's gonna be moving.
Dude. I will oh my god, dude. The way I will retroactively pretend as if Gege has never pissed me off in the series, not once, will be so crazy. Like, chat, I'm telling you this right now. I hate Megami. Hold on, my wallet. Yeah, you're cooked, brother. You're cooked. I don't see a green name. Yeah, you're cooked. I can get you just. No, I'm joking. But am I? I don't know. But the way y'all will see me pretend I've never had not one criticism. Yuki Tsukumo, the greatest character of all time besides Megami.
Mm-hmm. Followed by Yorozu, you know?
Yeah, obviously. Yaga, dude, his death was so satisfying and amazing, bro. Even pandas cry.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is, bro.
Doesn't get much better than that, bro. Peak fiction.
It is what it is, bro. It
is
what it is.
Gege never missed.
Gege never missed. Not once, bro. Not once. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. And here's the thing too. I'm also kind of a believer in. I feel like a lot of people in the chat believe like JJK should spend more time with emotional moments. Is the emotion only allowed to be like rage or something, bro? Can these characters not be sad? You know, like I feel like this sort of thing is almost like the epitome of what made Shibuya so cool to a lot of people. Like, dude, Yuji's despair and then resolution to that is almost unanimously agreed to be the best part of that arc.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, I'm just putting my hands up. And like, yeah, Megami only had Sukuna for a month, but Megami was Sukuna for a month straight, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yuji's been Sukuna for maybe like hours at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Megami ain't moved a muscle in his own body for a month, bro. I'd be pissed too. Y'all ever got sleep paralysis? Y'all know how scary that shit is, bro?
It's like, but like, it's even worse because the sleep paralysis is like, you also got all your worst nightmares and they're real. Like, if you ever wake up from this, bro, like, all that shit actually happened.
It just stuck. It's just stuck. Yeah, dude. My reason for being a sorcerer, Sumiki, cooked. No last words, no none of that, bro. Amen. I'm gonna be forgiven, but maybe that's just me. But yeah, God, dude, I literally saw this, and I was like, I thought about it for a little bit. I was like, dude, this is actually like fucking great. Like, I'm gonna be real. The worst thing that could kind of happen for your character, and JJK specifically, is not seeing them at all, because in that instance, you can kind of expect them to get the good old Gege shaft, right? But like, oh, they're despairing. Okay, that's JJK character's normal state of existence, right? That means you have a plan for them, bro. I think at least that's kind of how I see it. God. Yeah, I do think a lot of the Megami hate is fraud versus aura mentality in the community. I mean, I get that. It is what it is. And here's the thing, like, Megami jokes can be funny. I just think that, like, I think a lot of the time when I come across the conversation surrounding him, or, you know, any, like, say Yuji, for example, bro, and Creams, you were a minor proponent of this, you know, water boy, Gatorade, you know, Gatorade holder, all that.
Those were funny, man.
Those were jokes. They were funny, you know, but I'm messing with you. But like dude, Yuji ain't the main character. He ain't fucking 1v1ing Sukuna, bro. He lame. Bro, he just came in here, spit blood in that motherfucker's face, and then blew it up.
Oh, dude, that was so fucking cool. Oh my god, bro, that spit in the face.
I want to give props to the main characters, new and old, bro. Yuji Itadori and Yuta Agotsu. Like, that shit was crazy.
Dude, I was losing my fucking mind because I was like, is this bro's blood? Like, he's blood bending a little bit. Like it's. Oh my god, I was so fucking proud of him, man. I was so fucking proud of him because, like, it was right on Sukuna's, like, many eyes, and to see that shit just, like, I don't know, it was tactical, it was cool, it was a surprise, and it set up everything for the domain. Yeah. I don't know, I was just really fucking messing with it. I loved the way the fights were happening this chapter, and I don't know about you, it wasn't said, but Gege definitely drew, like, did those cuts look a little, like, charged to you with Yuji? Like, those were, they had some hatred behind, like, you know what I mean? Like, There
The
was
dismantle, you mean?
yeah, like the dismantles like that Sukuna was hitting Yuji with. They felt a little like that
They were a little
glow.
bit extra sparkly.
Yeah,
They were a little extra sparkly. I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Sukuna's smile, like bro's not fooling me. He's not
Yeah,
fooling me.
I will say this. I will say this, dude. They were getting these last two chapters. Yuta and Yuji being getting fucking active, bro. That knee was nasty, bro. Just full fucking send. Before he falls to the ground, spit the blood in his face. Yuta rips his tongue out of his fucking stomach, bro. I'm like, God damn, these motherfuckers are really scared. Dude,
really that was so active, fucking bro. Metal. Oh my god.
They getting down into the fucking the dirty work versus Ryomen Sukuna, bro. Bro reached in there, ripped that shit out, and said, "I'm not worried about your slashes no more, bro. I'm gonna run up on you and cook your ass,
bro."
Yeah,
to reach into the King of Curses like stomach mouth and rip out the tongue. You fucking Ogotsu, dude. Yeah, oh dude, my god.
That shit was so crazy. I won't let you do either. Oh nah, dude. You do blowing up the blood, all of this, and then this gets into my slight worries about Sukuna Kaisen, bro. Because look at this. Rika held the top two arms out, right? Which W feet for Rika, by the way. Yuji holds one arm, W. Yuta cuts off the other, W. And then maximum output from Yuta, not Angel.
In a domain.
Maximum output from Yuta in a domain, Jacob's ladder. He's literally visually fried. Multiple soul punches. And then this motherfucker cuts through Yuta, Rika, and Yuji. Rika was behind him, by the way. He aimed the slash in front. Bro put that omnidirectional spin on.
And Gege gave him enough time to get the incantation off. Like reverse curse technique is one of his mouths. Say the incantation and hit Yuta with it before Yuta realizes. It feels some.
It's a little. I looked at that. Because I initially didn't give it much thought, but Tessero kind of mentioned it. He voiced something, and then one of my mutuals on Twitter voiced something, right? And I was like, hey, wait a minute. Let me go back and read this real quick. I'm like, dude, all of his fucking limbs are occupied, bro. And like, hey, man. Like, listen. Don't misconstrue me as a Sukuna hater. I was one of the, like, in fact, I take offense to that. I was one of the few fucking soldiers on his side during that whole Gojo fight, bro. That shit was one of the toughest three-month experiences of my life, bro. Shit was rough out here. But shit, I even think him world cleaving Gojo at the end, well, maybe suspect isn't bullshit per se.
There's leaps of logic you can take.
There are explanations based on what happened, right? With this, I'm like, okay, everyone acknowledges that Sukuna needs all of his arms to set up the ability, right? Sukuna does because he's like, fuck, dude, they kind of got me with the hollow wicker basket trick. Yuta and Yuji do. The narrator says undoing hollow wicker basket is a desperate attempt to get off the world slash, right? Okay, cool. So it lets us know that he needs those extra arms. Two of them are held by Rika. One of them is just gone. There's no way his reverse curse technique is that fast now, right? It should be even slower. Then Yuta cuts one of his arms like the long way, like a fucking hot dog, right? And then he gets hit with a soul punch strong enough for, like, not just ambiguously, it was strong enough for Yuji to, like, see Megumi, right? He saw this motherfucker's soul. And then Sukuna, one shot implies, like, that he's dead, but he cleaved through Yuta's arm. He cleaved through Yuta's body, right?
Like, it was enough for people to start making the U/T jokes.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like,
it's uncomfortable. Like, it's like, this is an uncomfortable, this is gonna sound nuts, but if the next chapter is like Yuta split in two, a la Gojo, I don't know about you. Like, I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm gonna speak for myself, right? If this is how Yuta dies, I will be a little displeased.
Yuta's one of those characters that cannot die like garbage to me. That is like it's very important that he does it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I better see some. It was shallow. There wasn't enough strength behind it. Sukuna's like fighting for his life right now. He had to make a binding vow to, like, I don't know, do something. Like, I don't know, man. I need to believe that, like, he didn't just get this off. Also, I wonder, like, is there no cooldown period with Angel's technique? Like, because that was just cleave and dismantle. Like that was Sorry, that was the shit that bisects the world. I'm like, is it that quick? Like,
Right. Well,
not
yeah.
even
I
like,
mean, for when you can use your technique again, you mean?
yeah, like there's no 3 count. Like, damn, bro, that you know what I mean? Like that was a
I
like.
get what you mean. I get what you mean. Honestly, so the only thing I could think is that like this isn't like a full blown cleave that cuts the or dismantle that cuts the world. It's just like a really strong amped one.
Mm,
Because like Yuji isn't cut all the way through, right? Maybe I don't know,
no,
dude. It's just a little. It's just a little. It's not.
it bothers me.
It's a little off to me personally. It's just a little.
It bothers me because like Yuta, Rika, and Yuji are hit with slashes in that double spread, which is like, what's the range on this thing? Like, is he just
everywhere, bro?
I don't know.
Space existence in the world itself,
right? No, but
bro.
are they all lined up within its range? Because like, there's other cuts on their faces and stuff.
Rika's also behind him.
But Yuji,
maybe he just added maybe when he puts his arms up, he does additional slashes, whatever, right? Maybe Yuta is the only target of like the world slash potentially, and then the other ones are just it's just like regular attacks.
Isn't it?
But it's still just like, dude,
isn't that too much?
No way. I didn't call it Sukuna Kaisen for a reason.
Like,
bro.
dude, it's
I
too.
didn't call it Sukuna Kaisen for no reason.
It's a bit excessive. It just feels like, hey man, you shouldn't be doing this. Like you should like stagger. Like, you know what I mean? Like it would be. It's almost like a dick move to not stagger at least. Like they just hit you with some crazy shit, and I wonder how. I wonder what the compound effect is of Maki's slash on top of all the soul damage.
Bro,
yeah,
that's gonna be what Sukuna's like. Actually, I moved my soul 5 centimeters to the right, so you couldn't actually stab me. You missed not only my real vitals, but my soul vitals too.
Yes, soul dismantle. A technique I haven't used since the Hayden era to fucking separate and manipulate the direction of my soul.
Yeah. Let's see. Anthony Go, thank you for the 5, and Ceiling Line, thank you for the 5. I just mentioned these specifically because they kind of pertain, or Ceiling Lamps particularly, I guess. You got to understand that they stopped holding on his arms after Jacob's ladder, and they expected Megumi immediately come back. I literally checked. Rika is still holding his arms after Jacob's ladder, and while Yuji runs up for the punch. We don't know if Rika stops, but there's no reason to believe she stopped until she started getting cut, right? Yuji, because like she's holding it after Jacob's she's holding it during Jacob's ladder, right? All of his limbs are restricted the entire time. The only one that leaves is Yuji, and Yuji leaves after Yuta like cuts one of his arms, so like we're honestly really should be unusable. But I mean that one's ambiguously so. Even if you said that the one he like fucked up is still usable, even though he doesn't really have a hand, he has one arm. One arm, by the way, low curse energy output. His soul is fucked. Just got hit with Jacob's ladder. And then all of the other abuse he's been taking, like his RCT being low, his output being low in general. Like, I'm not saying it's impossible, but to have to wait 2 weeks to get an explanation on how he was able to do that is frustrating is even too strong. It's just like how do you explain that? How do you explain that?
I actually have a different frustration / expectation. I don't think there will be an explanation. That's something that's I don't think. I think at most what we're gonna get is like Sukuna giving an update on his personal condition, with some like random sample thing of what I'm expecting. 30% of my cursed energy got hit from that exchange.
Yeah.
My soul took some damage, so I have to allocate like blah blah blah. And we're gonna get an explanation of like what the damage the soul split katana does to Sukuna, right? But I think as far as a prolonged explanation of the complexities of how he was able to even get that off on all 3 of them in the first place is just, I don't think we're getting it. I don't think Egg is gonna bother.
Dude, imagine we get this, we come back and it's just Arame versus Akari. Like, just nothing regarding this fight.
Oh, God. I don't want to see that, man. Like,
the way people would turn on him, I almost low-key need that, bro. Because people will turn on Akari, not that would be funny. But hate aside, I don't know if I necessarily want to see that. Unless Akari is saying, I one-shot Arame, now I'm coming back to help you guys. Bro, I don't really need to see your POV, man. I really don't need to see your POV right now. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know when I need to see your POV. I really don't. But
It's not now.
dude,
It's
like okay. Let me give some praise to Maki and
yeah,
as a
because this is Maki's big return. Where's Waldo allegations have been beaten, like that super chat said.
She pulled up, bro. She pulled up and she did exactly what everybody thought she was gonna do. Enshrouded in darkness, that backstab, cold as fuck, right? Callback. Gege had to do it to him. But I mean, this is what everybody expected Maki to do. So that's cool. I think Maki is about to get active. I will say, one conversation I was kind of having with Liv is like, I wonder why she didn't cut off his head. My assumption is that like moves like that required too much wind up and like
it gives him too much time
it would lead like it would give the goose like it would give Sukin enough time to react and then her not get any damage in. So like backstabs are just a quicker, simpler way to like get some sure damage. I will say Sukuna better not pull a you should have gone for the head, bro.
Yeah. Oh my god, if he does, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. You know what I need?
You should have gone for the head, bro.
This is like this is something that I need to see for the rest of the fight moving forward.
Potion, paired falling stars. Dude, it's like, oh no, bro.
The one thing I need to see for the rest of this fight from here on out, I cannot see this fucking wound close. I can't. I need to see at least one of these hands holding it together, dude. If I see that fucking
is like, I'm the only one that is capable of healing soul damage. It's like, all right, bro. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be.
It's just like, hey, what are we doing here? Like, just let this guy win and wrap it up. Like why? Like at that.
I don't buy it, and we don't believe that. We do not believe that. We do not want him to just win and wrap it up. Absolutely not. No.
Yes, my not dying technique that I haven't used since then.
Yeah.
Colloquially known as nuh-uh.
No, it's crazy.
God, yeah, dude. It was still such an exhilarating ass chapter, and seeing Maki at the end of it with that stab, it was everything I wanted. Just seeing my goat Hikari, not like, they trust him. They trust him to handle business with Arame. B, seeing Sukuna finally get stabbed with this fucking sword, so we can see what it does to him, and how he deals with like just straight up soul damage, right? Not soul shaking or trembling, but like legit damage. That's something I want to see. And I think the closer we get Sukuna to like putting him against the wall, oh my god, the closer we see to Sukuna's back being against the wall, the sooner we see him finally using Fuga, and B, dude, that.
Can you even light a candle at this point, bro? I don't know. I mean, of course he can. Yeah. Sukuna doesn't, but
I need to see the black box like come back around, because at this point he's just being a little too theatrical even for me, right? Like bro, use it or lose it type shit.
Use it or lose it is crazy.
And lastly, I need him to be like, you know what? Fuck you guys. Merging time, and he does like the fusion dance with whatever the Culling Games deems as
fuck
like
this. Hey, bro. Yeah, fuck this guy. Yeah, let me whatever. What you got over there, buddy? Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see him like really get to that point where he has to make a decision.
Yeah. To be fair, Sukuna healing soul damage wouldn't be too out there for him. One of the best RCT users, plus knows the soul very well. It would be out there because like
it's not idle transfiguration,
because Jogo, in fact, like Jogo and Mahito kind of come to the conclusion that like part of the reason Sukuna didn't do it was not only because
he's a dick,
he couldn't, right? Or not only because he chose not to, but because like healing the effects of like soul manipulation is not something RCT is capable of. Yeah. So, how does Yuta live this when an amped off of Black Flash with his RT coming back? Gojo can't. Rika probably. Like Rika's not full, so what he has is like a full Yuta's worth of cursed energy, which I doubt Gojo got even off of 4 Black Flashes straight. I'm gonna be real. Just don't think it happened. And shit, bro. Rika, hold that motherfucker together. I don't know.
Man,
Yuta's also cooler, so just get the job done, bro. We can't really afford you getting off the battlefield.
Yeah, you're the.
You kind of just gotta stay here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be real, bro. Logistically, don't have to make sense. You kind of just have to stay here.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to be mean, but it's kind of you're kind of
Like,
it,
I'm
bro.
not I'm
Like,
not offering, bro.
yeah,
I'm not saying yeah.
like there is no break glass in case of a double emergency squared. Like this is it, bro. It's you or defeat. So
Yeah. We trusting Jogo. Even if you don't trust Gojo, Mahito says the exact same thing. You know, the sole god of the series. So don't trust Jogo if you don't want to, but trust that guy.
mm,
But yeah.
okay, let's see. Got a lot of super chats. Appreciate you guys. I think we left off on Jaden 2011. Thank you for the 5. This chapter is also making me think it's specifically Megami that has to start the merger, not Sukuna under the guise of Megami in the Culling game system. I mean, like that hasn't. They've been treated like the same person the entire time, right? That's how Yuji's participation was classified at the start of the games, right? So I think they're one and the same as far as like the rules of the games are concerned.
Yeah. Very.
Aaron Yeager, thank you for the 2. Waifu Maki for the win. I'm happy for you, man.
Yeah, live old to count.
All right.
Yeah.
Jaden 2011, thank you for the 2. What do you mean he draws ethnically? What? What are you talking about? Anyway.
Oh, they thought you instead of ethically, they thought you said Mikey draws ethnically. Because you're racist.
Okay, let's relax. Anyway, Jaden 2011, they give it the 5. You're doing better than most JJK Twitter accounts after this chapter, Ronan. What are most JJK Twitter accounts doing right now?
I'm not sure, bro. You know, you're getting the occasional slander or whatnot, but I'm like, I looked at this and I said, "There's hope." I'm overwhelmed with hope. But yeah. Let's see.
Kid Soul is the verse. Thank you for the 5. Forgive me, y'all. Gege has killed so many of my goats that my soul is looking like Megami's. I can't take much more. I feel sad for you. I understand your pain. That still feels like a shot at Megami that you managed to sneak in there. But I'm not gonna make that determination, bro. I'm not gonna pile on, you know. So I'll let Ronan decide your fate on that.
You're sure. I don't see it as a sign of disrespect. You're chill. You cooling. Right.
Divine Demon, thank you for the 5. The panel of Sukuna clapping Yuji, and Riko while basking in the destruction goes so damn hard. Bro is just so masterful. What a goat. If this was me, BR would tell me to get up and wipe the dust off my knees.
I'm gonna tell him the same thing, bro. Wipe your fucking mouth, bro. You're making a mess, brother. Jesus.
You're making
Christ, that's Arame's job, bro.
Fucking nuts. Arame alt. But you know, appreciate the passion, I guess.
My glorious king, like, dude, fuck. What you doing, bro? You want it? Get up, bro. That's crazy.
Sean Solo,
anyway.
Thank you for the 7. I'm gonna be so for real though. If Yuta is dead because of it, I don't care if Megami is valid for it. I'm an op anyways forever. Nobody gets my goat killed like that.
Who cares? You not Sukuna, bro. We not worried about you being an op. But yeah. Condolences or whatever.
Let's see. Love you, Warsaw. Thank you for the 10. Okay, I'm not a Megami hater. However, you have to admit Megami sold in a way that Yuji never did. Like fate of the world on the line right now. If Yuji sold and died in Shibuya, we'd be better off right now. What do you mean sold? Like sold, like his soul, like
bro. But here's the thing. Like, if you're putting the blame on people that happen to get manipulated or like outdone by Sukuna, you have to say Yuji killed all those people in Shibuya, and you have to say Yuji's the reason that Sukuna got incarnated into Megami anyways. Like, this is why I think that blame game doesn't work all that well, right? Because if you say that's the case, it's Yuji's fault for getting manipulated into taking that binding vow in the first place. The only reason Sukuna was able to incarnate into Megami is because of that 1 minute agreement, right? Now, anybody with a brain in between their ears would say, hey, wait a minute. Sukuna manipulated Yuji and put him in a position that he couldn't really refuse that for, right? That would be a regular person thing to say. Because it's not really Yuji's fault he got, like, outdone, especially individually, by Ryomen fucking Sukuna in intellect and overall Jujutsu ability. Because, like, you can say, damn, bro, it's all Yuji's fault he ate the finger. Like, yeah, I guess. But who's the motherfucker killing people, bruh? Like, what we really doing here, man? We got to get over it. It is what it is. Yuta ain't dead anyways. Yuta fans, y'all got to lock in, man. Y'all, like, See, these new gen fans, these newfangled Battle Shonen fans, bro, they don't know nothing about commitment. They don't know nothing about. They don't know nothing about standing by their goats, bro. Mikey's been standing by Nobara forever, man. Like
The whole world calls him crazy. The whole world tells him you're wrong for doing that. Give up hope. You're an idiot. You know, you shouldn't be doing that. And Mikey persists, and I respect him for it, bro. It made me invest more in Nobara stocks.
I'm saying, bro. I'm saying, bro. Like we gotta just like stand strong, bro. I don't know. But anyways,
let's all be a little bit more like Mikey. Let's cling on to hope. Lobby Warsaw, thank you for the 10. Okay, I'm not a Megami hater. However, you have to admit, Megami. No, you just read that. God. Divine Deviant, thank you for the 5. I'm not convinced Megami is even conscious. Fuck me. What if bro is stuck in a loop of killing his sister from Gojo's domain and is just repeating that moment? Laughing emoji. Laughing emoji is nuts. I will say you adding on to Megami's torture like Sukuna alt? Like, what the fuck? Why are you... Do you want additional suffering?
Yeah, that's crazy. Sukuna alt for sure. Yeah. New fans don't know how to rep an agenda. See, y'all, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all only know how to like front run. You know what I mean? Y'all can only gloat when y'all up, bro. Y'all don't really know how to ride for your goats when they're getting fucking cleaved across the world. Like, listen, bro, yeah, it's not looking great for Gojo at all. But like, you know, if I was Screams, bro, Gojo's coming back. You know what I mean? Like, thank God I'm not. I'm glad that I wasn't on that train, right? But you know, thinking you did, like, for example, bro, it would be very easy to fall into despair. Hikari's getting off screen, blah blah blah. But like the fool he is, you know what I mean? Creams and some people in chat are standing by him. You know what I mean? Like that delusion is useful. Sometimes.
Anyway, J Delabeat, thank you for the 50. I just hope next chapter is Megami introspection. I mean,
I doubt it's gonna be next chapter, but I do think we're going to get a chapter about it. Yeah.
James 2011, the year of the 5. If it's only pain inflicting on him, Himuji Wintadori will not stop. Damn straight. Aaron Yeager, thank you for the 5. I'm not doubting what Megami's been through one bit. Yuji Talk no Jutsu has to go crazy. I can't wait for my goat to show out aside from fighting. Yes sir.
Dude, Yuji, hey, when he I need him to think back towards like to Toto and Nanami and like how they uplifted him, bro. He's like, oh shit, bro, I got you, bro. Yeah, I need that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. M3D, thank you for the 10. Kind of funny in a series so focused about death and how it affects us, nobody has any empathy to spare for Megami. Fun fact, the original text has Megami mirroring what Toji said after Mamaguro's death.
Does or like after Gojo like hits him with hollow purple or some shit.
I did not know that.
Hold on.
I don't think the translations, the either the scans or the officials like
make that super clear. Let me see. I'm very curious now that she said that. I'm gonna look back, but you can keep going through super chats.
Yeah. Shadowstar, thank you for the 5. Tangent. My headcanon is Maki has just been waiting to get that 100% completion of the Zenin clan. Sukuna was just the excuse she needed to finish it. Y'all are just...
That's insane, by the way.
That is just... Did Megami do something to all of you?
Is she gonna kill herself at the end too? Like, was she a true completionist, or what's happening?
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Sleeping Danger, thank you for the 14. There's a 0% chance Megami isn't back within 5 chapters.
Listen, bro, I'm not putting a number on it because then I feel like I'm gonna just get myself burned. I just trust that he's coming back.
Yeah.
Also, honestly, it's fine if it takes a little bit of convincing and shit. I'm not mad, bro. I've survived till now, bro. I will not fold. It's just not happening. Let me see. What is
Aaron Yeager? Yeah. Thank you for the 5. Megami had to watch a horny bug possess his sister and flirt with his body before killing his father figure. I'd lose all will too. Damn straight.
Putting it like that is so insane, by the way.
Yeah, it's a weird way to put it, but I agree with the sentiment. Yeah. Sugar Shogun, thank you for the 8. BR just preaching truth about Megami. Yuji get back on Sukuna is gonna be insane. Better be, bro. Better be.
Need it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it feels like he's already started the get back process. You know, that last punch, that was
spit blood in the face, bro. Knee, like he's kind of listen, man. He doing his thing. He's doing his thing. You know what I mean? Can't be mad.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Zygo, thank you for the 2. We will probably move back to Hikari next chapter. We might. Um, this definitely
There
feels
we
like
go.
a. God, I forgot to do the math on this. This might be the end of a volume or beginning of a new volume. Like if it's the end of a volume, he's probably gonna go back to Hikari for a couple chapters and then, tackle it. Or if it's not the end, he's probably just gonna keep going and end it on like whatever interaction they have after that, and then go to Hikari.
Oh God, please, a couple, bro. A couple is
Because
crazy.
like my
A couple is.
like the math that I do in my head is like 7, like because that's
Mm,
usually like how many are in a volume, like 7, 8 chapters. So every
mhm.
7 or 8 chapters, you can just sort of figure out the volume splits.
Got you. Got you. Got you.
Mm, let's
Let's see. Let's see. Sleepy Nature, I think it was 14. Shibuya Gege pulled up to do choreography this chapter. I was thinking the same thing. I felt like these past 2 chapters, Gege is like significantly increased, at least for me, like how much I like his art. I've been I think a relatively quiet hater's crazy, but like not big fan of like the style shift from Shibuya to like a lot of the Culling games. But this doesn't necessarily feel like a return to form, but maybe it's better to say that it feels like a complete version of what he was trying to achieve in the Culling games. Like it just feels this is a lot more interesting to look at fight wise. Maybe it's just because the fights are bigger and there's a larger spectacle, but I am definitely agree that these fights are looking pretty crispy.
mm-hmm.
For sure, for sure. Let's see. Jaden 3011, think of the 5. They're getting the fucking lick back for these last 250 chapters they had to spend with this man. Straight up Infinity War Thanos pinned him. They are definitely like really they're just really getting at it. Unfortunately, Sukun is a fucking weirdo who loves getting his ass beat and beating ass. So I don't know if he's like if he's emotionally getting drained here, but
Mm-hmm.
there's got to be something cathartic about grabbing Sukun's head and bringing it into a flying knee. There just
Yeah,
has to be.
like I wouldn't be shocked if Yuji was like happy on some
Yeah.
small level to be doing some of this, because like I imagine this is like shit he's been dreaming about, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
Also,
yeah. I read Stealing Limes and Anthony Gill didn't have a message, by the way. So,
okay. Did
or the
you
first one.
did you read Sleeping Dangers? Shibuya Gege pulled up to
Yes,
do
I just
choreography.
did.
Okay, cool, cool.
Anthony Gill, thank you for the 5. You just getting eaten as Sukin his last finger. That would be actually fucking insane, dude. Don't do that. Actually, Gege, please. You can eat Hikari though. That's fine.
That's a little much. Aaron Yeager, thank you for the 5. In theory, if Yuji pulls out Megumi or Maki using Soul Split Katana, Yuji, Jesus Christ, I did not process a single word of that. I'm so sorry. In theory, if Yuji pulls out Megumi or Maki using Soul Split Katana, what happens to Sukuna's soul? It evaporates.
Probably. I mean, Megumi would probably just take control. I
Yeah,
doubt.
like
I doubt
Sukuna's the
Sukuna's soul.
apparition. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Um,
assume like Sukuna just sort of fades because he doesn't technically exist without a body.
I mean, sure, but I mean, in the same way that like Yuji soul suppressed Sukuna's, I think the same thing would just happen if Sukuna's soul was weakened.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, J Della beat. Thank you for the 50. Yuji, Maki, Yuta, and Megumi versus Guna lock in. I'm locked in, brother.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm very locked in. That sounds fun.
Zygo, thank you for
Let's
the 5. My predictions for next chapter: Hikari's fight will either end or bleed into Sukuna's jumping. Oh,
uh,
that's weird.
let's see. Lemillion, thank you for the 2. I think he used cleave on Rika to freeze hand. Maybe. I don't know. Mozane, thank you for the 10. Liv opened my eyes yesterday. I also think Sukuna is going to call for the merger right before he loses control over Megumi's body and become the new host for the merger.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I concur.
that'll be really fun, won't it,
Mm,
guys? 100
yeah.
million cursed spirits or like fueling
Hopefully.
Sukuna. Wow, that sounds real fair and fun.
Let's see.
Woo, he was not strong enough as it is. He
Hans
needs a
Delgado, yeah.
power up,
Yep.
guys. Maybe he'll lose his slashing techniques. I don't know.
Maybe. Hans Legato, thank you for the 5. Need Rika to grab Yuta's hand and form the idle death gamble signs. Dagon style gambling solves all of life's problems. Jackpot Yuta is alive and well. That's a crazy message to throw out there, Hans Legato. Appreciate where your heart's at, I think, but like a pro gambling stance is definitely that's a tactic. I'll give you that. That is a new tactic. I haven't seen that one before.
Speaking of pro gambling, Dame Simonson, thank you for the 2. Be your next wheel stream, Blue
That's a
Lock or
crazy
JJK
transition.
when.
Uh,
Um, I'm not sure. The next one will probably be a JGK one. I'll probably do like a Culling Games thing. Um, like make one stream, build it out a colony, blah blah blah, et cetera, et cetera. Keep that going for a little bit. I'm not sure. Maybe sometime at the end of this week, like Friday or something. Nothing for sure, but maybe sometime around then, probably end of the week. But yeah.
Let's see. The
The
Savage. Thank you for
Savage.
the 5. Yuta using 2 to 3 different katanas while Sukuna was getting cooked by Jacob's ladder and during the world cleave. Also, his domain is still active. Maki broke the top. Is his domain
That
still
shit is
active? Yeah.
that shit is crumbling, brother.
Yeah.
I think I saw somebody ask earlier, like, is it breaking because Maki broke in? Maki doesn't, from what we know, which is like the Naoi example, Maki doesn't break the
she
domain
sort
when
of
she
goes
enters.
through, yeah. Like,
Yeah, it's like she's invisible. Like in the way that like buildings aren't really, they don't break the domain. They're just kind of there. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Maki can kind of just walk in and walk out whenever she wants.
Mm-hmm.
The reason it broke most likely is because Sukuna cut the person holding the domain. I mean, Sukuna was forced to close his domain for similar reasons in his fight with Gojo, right? Got a hole caved in his chest. He took enough damage to where like he couldn't maintain the domain anymore.
Let's see. Caliber X4. Thank you for the. Ooh, lost my property. Thank you for the 5. Yuji is canonically indomitable as far as his soul goes. This is just proof that anyone else in the situation would have folded. I literally think Sukuna basically said, yeah, like I would have won like every,
God, dude, if anybody else, I would have just fucking destroyed their soul.
Dude,
why does he keep coming
will
back?
to live physically like this fucking kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, thank you for being a member for 7 months. Yuji, Megumi, Nobara, Yuta, and Maki versus Sukuna lock in the protagonists of New and Old. Yuji pep talk would actually feel major. Excuse me. Especially a bro hug. Dude, a hug would
Hug would be crazy. I think I'd cry.
Yeah, no, I would definitely cry.
I think so. I saw somebody say like, what if Yuji calls Megumi like Megumi for the first time? Because I think he always calls him like Fushiguro or something. I feel like that would matter a lot more like within like Japanese culture, but I'd be moved.
Yeah.
I'd be moved really by, dude, I haven't seen Yuji and Megumi interact for so long. I'd be moved if they like fucking waved at each other, man. Like I'm gonna be real. I just need something, bro. Please. Gay God, whoever I need to ask.
Yeah.
I need something, bro. I'm tired.
I've done a lot of thinking over the last couple of weeks, and I want to share something with you. I don't think you and I should be trying to out suicide each other. I don't think it's healthy for either of us.
What if Yuji's like, dude, I'll live if you live. Like I will kill myself if you don't.
Yeah.
That would be real.
Wait, bro, I never thought of that. And it never occurs to me.
Yeah, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Damn.
Deadass, you promise, bro?
Yeah, bro, do other people know about this? This.
Yeah.
Sugarstone and Shonen, thank you for the 8. Vegeta fans are a great example of writing for your character no matter the clowning he endures.
Vegeta fans are strong, bro.
Yeah,
Vegeta fans are so strong.
Vegeta fans also have like plausible deniability because their series is like Dragon Ball. So anything with like Super onwards is like, y'all, it's like Vegeta's iconic. You know, he has nothing to prove really to anyone. Like he's
nothing to prove is crazy. But like he would disagree with you. But like,
okay, I'll put
listen,
I'll
just say they're strong, bro.
Yeah, like
I'll say they're strong.
You're not putting everything on Vegeta, right? Like there is no. I mean, shit, bro. Like if they kill, like if Vegeta kills Frieza, like he'll just be back. So it's one of those, you'll get a moment to shine, like everybody does, but at some point, the idiot next to you is gonna put reality in danger again. So suit up. You're fighting the second strongest guy of like whatever enemy group you're going up against.
Or fight the strongest guy and get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
That's why
high diff fight for you, but you'll win.
Yeah. Hey, that's why I say Vegeta fans are strong, bro. They're really strong. M3D, think with the 5. It seemed from what Lightning said that Megumi was saying, I don't care anymore, which is what Toji said up to selling Megumi. That is very fucking
dark.
What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah. Dark and like edgy, but like in a cool way. Like it's cool.
Just a nerd. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. I'm gonna be hyped for 2 things. One is that Yuta gets them pearly blues and uses a hollow purple slash. Or Megami uses the whole Maki made like Toji. It would be funny if Megami like on some Looney Tunes shit like crawled out of the hole like
Falls out of that
yeah.
shit. Like, oh fuck. Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy.
um Also like hollow purple slash is that are we just
Dude, I need
combining techniques? Can
dude.
can you do that?
Why not, bro? Why not, bro?
Okay.
Listen, dude. I need him to come back and be like, all right, Sukuna. I got one of these, bro.
Mm,
You remember shit just starts lighting up. He's like, oh, not another fucking purple, bro.
mm.
Last one made me fucking scream. Maraga, help, help. Yeah,
Maharaga,
nah,
where are you?
bro. Yeah, nah, dude. And listen, bro, I can't even blame him because listen, I see a motherfucker like amped off a couple of black flashes, use the one move that could kill me. Yeah,
Mm.
Maharaga, you better fucking help me, man. I'm gonna beat your ass if you don't. Well, I'll be dead, but I
Yeah.
would spiritually beat your ass.
So starting in a long line of thank you rotations, Divine Deviant, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate you.
I think it's 10 total. I think he did it again, bro. I'm gonna be real.
It's actually
Think he
15. Yeah, he did it 3 times.
15?
Yep.
Damn, bro. He
So
spun that shit back
yeah,
again.
Divine Deviant, thank you for the 5 gifted subs and for the additional 5 gifted subs. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Everybody who got a membership from Divine Deviant, just give them a salute or something. Throw some of the emojis in chat. Throw some of the member emojis in chat if y'all just got access to them.
Yeah, now y'all can watch the Elden Ring streams and watch us have so much fun with that game,
Yeah,
chat.
fun. Yeah, fun game.
Mm-hmm.
Having fun.
Yeah.
Lobby Warsaw, thank you for the 10. It's not like I have no sympathy for Megami. It's just the situation where he gave up. Characters break all the time, but it's the worst time to break down. Sukuna could be done right now if Megami locked in. Megami's been broken down. Like there is no. He's not currently.
It's not like.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, like, surprise, surprise. Breakdowns don't typically happen at optimal times. Like, I'll just ask you this: was it optimal for Yuji to break down with Mahito right in front of him? No, it still happened. Why? Because the shit that made him break down was right there. Like, the breakdowns aren't gonna be like like commercial breaks, bro. I don't know how else to say it. Yes, it was a bad time. Yes, if Megami was like an emotionless, purely logical husk, it wouldn't have happened. Like, I don't think anybody's disagreeing. It would have been better if Megami wasn't, right? But he is because he's a person, and it just is what it is.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Also, Dark Law, thank you for the 1 gifted membership. Appreciate you too, man. Appreciate you too. Oh, I'll be right back.
All right, we good. Let's see. Let me scroll up here. Okay. Dante Jones, with a 5. Is all hope for Nobara lost now that the finger's been eaten? So long as Mikey's alive, all hope is not lost. But I don't know what she'd do to come back, or how she'd come back, but I believe she can. Lobby Warsaw, thank you for the 10. Oh, that's what Cream's already read. Let's see. Go down. All right, Jin 311, thank you for the 5. Now, not gonna lie, Jackpot Yuta as a concept would actually go crazy. I think automatic RCT and unlimited curse energy to use this copy curse techniques. Goddamn. Listen, y'all don't know the slander tirade I would go on, chat. But anyways, Shadow Star, I think with a 5. Yuta Maki about to hit Sukuna with an erupting, burning finger, love, Tenyoken Trucy. Bro, what do those collection of words even mean? Like W take, but I don't even know what those words in quick succession mean. I'm gonna be real. Gonna be real. Yeah. Let's see. I think Creams has a landline ringtone. It's crazy, chat. I won't let that slander pass, bro. I just taught Creams what a telephone is, bro. Nah, that's crazy. But I will say, great JJK chapter. I was very intrigued. This 1-2 punch of 250 and 251, very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. I liked it a lot. I'd probably give it a 10 out of 10. This was like just really good all around. I honestly don't know if I have any criticisms for it outright. UG and Nobar coming to say Megami Souls. Yeah, Mikey, you get it. That's a W. It's a W. Y'all been on Elden Ring lately? I'm on Elden Ring right now, brother. I'm on Elden Ring as we speak. So yes, I have. Choreography was great. Seeing Megami was great. Maki showing up was great. I think the only reservation I would have is it feels like Sukuna getting out of this situation was like a little contrived. Like I don't want him to die here. I just wanted it to maybe feel like it makes sense for him not to. Whereas currently, it doesn't really for me. If I'm just being totally honest. But it is what it is. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, right? It's not the end of the world, at least. Um, let's see. Fun fact: I've been playing all stream. Yeah, for the most part. Um, yeah. I mean, Yuji broke down after his city was literally destroyed because of him. Nanamu was killed and Nabar was killed. It might sound harsh, but Megi only killing his sister and Gojo doesn't make me care. I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, sure, but like in each scenario, the other person likely wouldn't break, right? Megami isn't likely to break from killing a bunch of random people, right? It just wouldn't happen. They care about different things. Like, y'all are comparing, like, granted, their suffering is similar, but you're comparing things they don't care about to things they don't care about. Yes, Yuji can keep going on with Gojo being died, but in an optimal scenario, I'm sure Megami could too. Yuji kind of partially breaks because random civilians die. Megami wouldn't want them to die, but it's very obvious that he does not give a fuck that much. He just doesn't. Like one of the first thing he says to Yuji is like, "Hey, bro, we are not heroes, bro. We are. This is not my hero, brother. Yeah, that's not who we are. That's not who I am.
I save people unequally."
Yeah, like I'll put it like this, right? Megami is very likely to not break mentally if the exact same things happen. If Nanami died before his eyes, he killed hundreds of people in Shibuya, and Nobara died, he would not break. The only thing that would really affect
Nobara's
him there is Nobara
yeah.
dying, and it wouldn't break him. It would just be something that he's not happy about, right? And in reverse, Yuji probably would not break from Sumiki dying or Gojo dying because guess what? Yuji does not give a fuck about them enough to break him. Like it just is what it is, right? Neither character are likely to break at what the other person's scenario is because they're not that person, right? They have different things that they're connected to. They have different reasons, right? The reason Yuji like it hurts him so much for regular civilians to die is because his purpose as a sorcerer is to strictly help as many people as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Killing people is going against his purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the very antithesis of it, and he keeps failing, especially in Shibuya because he's too weak, right? And here's the thing, Jet. It keeps happening. Like it's not something that stops. Yuji then is unwilling to help in the Cooling Games until guess who? Megami shows up, right? If Megami does not come and talk him into it, Yuji does not help in the Cooling Games at all, which means we're likely not to get Higuruma's help, which means we're likely not to get those 100 points, which means a lot of the shit that goes down doesn't go down as well. Like, you know how much shit snowballs if these characters who rely on each other, like, don't? Like, I'm not telling you to care. It is what it is. You're a lost cause if you're a lost cause, right? But, like, caring and understanding are different, right? I'm not asking, I don't give a fuck if you care, but I do think it's a little bit more important that if you're consuming the series, you at least conceptually can get why it makes sense for the character.
Mm-hmm.
It just is what it is.
By the way, while I was gone, did you read the super chats from Jaden and nah, I'm not gonna lie, Jackpot you too. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, overall I give this chapter a solid 9.
Yeah. This to me was as good as the last one, so I'll give it a 10. Pretty much everything, yeah. Making the purpose as a sorcerer's help is necessary. Exactly. So it's like, oh wow, my purpose was was utterly shat on by me.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah, whoopsies. And then there's also guilt of like bringing his friends into it without realizing that like, fuck, dude, I didn't even confirm. I was so glad that Sumiki was like awake and alive that I didn't even confirm she wasn't an incarnated sorcerer. Mm-hmm. So there's also guilt of like, dude, I kind of fucked y'all over too. Yeah,
like because like, also Megami is like he's considered, and I think he considers himself to be the tactics guy, you know, the thinking guy. So to make such an oversight like that has a catastrophic effect is
it's not fun, bro. Yeah. It just is what it is. And like I said, care, not care, like it's just a matter of like getting it. Right? Because I think there are honestly criticisms you can have for like why people aren't as emotionally invested, and I'd be willing to like have those talks or whatever. But I feel like we're almost like not even agreeing on the first place, which is just like, yes, dude, logistically it makes sense for the character to care. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude, it's not only his reason for currently being a sorcerer, but you have to think about it like this, right? If Sumiki does not exist, Megami is an entirely different. Like, he doesn't even become a sorcerer. Gojo pulls up and he's like, dude, you know, blah blah blah, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. And he's like, you know, you could be sold off to the Zenin clan, or I could like handle it. And he's like, man, would Sumiki like being there? And he's like, no. He's like, all right, fuck that, dude. He's like 6. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this motherfucker is like a like motherfucker should be in kindergarten or first grade. And he's like, hey, bro, if my sister ain't fucking with it, I ain't fucking with it. It's simple as that. Like, it just is what it is.
Also, yes, guys, I am munching. All right, I don't want to hear some nachos.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah.
You couldn't pick a better snack, dude.
Dude, Taco Bell loaded nachos for like $4. I couldn't fucking believe it. Yeah, chat. I hope you guys do enjoy the ASMR. All right, I'm giving you guys this shit for free. All right. Fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Love me some nachos.
Dude, you're a weird guy. Anyways, CJ, think of the 5. Do you think it would be bad writing if Yuji's the one that beat Sukin in the end after everything he's been through? I think Yuji should be very integral. Like, if Yuji and Megami both contribute, I think that makes the most sense because, in my opinion, they're the ones like that are emotionally most directly affected by Sukina's actions. Like, if anybody has beef with them, I think it's those two. BR grab the cereal. No, thank you, brother. I told y'all. ASMR gonna cost y'all money from me. I'm gonna be real. Creams. He said giving out for free, man. That's his prerogative. Not me though. That's not me, chat.
Chat, listen.
That's not me, chat.
Y'all know on Honored Ones After Dark, we'll eat the night away, right? Y'all got to hear BR schmacking on some chicken sandwiches the other week. This time, you know, I'm a man of the people. I'm letting y'all in on some of this nacho eating experience that is changing my fucking life right now.
Roast cities for the chat. That's crazy. Anyways. Damn, bro.
Maybe the real communal maiden was the friends we made along the way.
Or just you. But yeah, that's crazy, bro. BR, price of the breed. Yeah, price went up, bro. Price went up. That's crazy. Price went up. Chicken sandwiches. Yeah, dude, Kareem's is making it a point to like smack into the mic though. You know what I mean?
I'm really not.
I was sitting like 30 feet back. Y'all just happened to hear me eating delectable Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches. Sushi. I didn't even make. You don't make sound eating sushi, man. Y'all made some shit up over there. Y'all just pretended y'all could hear me eating food. Nobody makes sound eating sushi. I don't think.
No, I think you gotta eat with your mouth open.
You gotta eat you gotta eat it trying to give an ASMR experience, bro. Like chicken sandwiches, okay. Nachos, okay. I'm not gonna put the brakes on you. Cereal, yeah. Crunch. That's what I'm saying. Dude. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, cereal, ASMR, yeah. Y'all not getting that for free, bro. I'm gonna be real. Y'all are not getting that for free. That's not who I am. Is this a dragon? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Gotta go the other way.
Yep. Unless, you know, it's time to like, you know, show it who's boss, bro.
Not with 40,000 runes in my pocket. It's not.
Oh my god. Upgrade.
Yeah, but I'm trying to stack, bro. I hate just like upgrading one stat and leaving it there, bro. So unsatisfying. And I need to figure out. And I'm also part of the reason is also I'm like very indecisive. I don't know which one I should do. It's either endurance, mind, or strength.
You know, I got so fucking locked into these nachos. For a brief second, I forgot that this was like a Sunday stream. So
you have to have some integrity and dignity here, yeah.
No, not even that, right? I forgot that the communal maiden thing was like an inside After Dark
dude,
thing.
You said that. You said that, bro. Yeah.
Chat, never mind. That was a lie. I've never heard that phrase before in my life. I'm a fraud.
Yeah, you're the one.
I'm just making shit up as I go.
I mean, part of that's true. You're a fraud, and you do make shit up as you go, but you did say, I mean.
Fuck, man. I'm, like, almost gonna cry. I think I was just specifically into these fucking nachos. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be real. You're crazy. Do Arcane. Dude, I'm gonna be real. There's no way I'm doing Arcane shit. I have 8 arcane, brother. There's nothing that arcane has for me, man.
Yeah.
I'm
Also,
gonna be
the
real.
game does not like incentivize boosting arcane.
Yeah, this motherfucker is a wizard and he doesn't even want
I
arcane.
use
Like,
faith, bro. I'm on my holy shit.
yeah, bro. On your holy shit.
Mm-hmm. You got it. That one was a bit tough. I wasn't sure if that one was like if you caught it.
Dude, don't taunt me too much because anytime I think about Elden Ring, I think about our 1v1 score, bro. Like
Never,
just remember,
I
bro.
apologize for my outburst.
Hey, bro, I appreciate that apology, man. I appreciate that apology. Um,
Chat, it is with unfortunate gravitas in my voice that I report I have finished the nachos. It's a sad day. Chat, F's. All right, they were good nachos. They did a great service. I have never been this fucking happy on stream, dude. I've gotten close,
uh,
right? We've had great conversations, but I mean just like jubilation, joy. This was an all-time high for me right here. I'm glad I got to share this moment with y'all. This is fucking great. Let's fucking go, dude.
you're an interesting guy. Question before we talk about Vinland Saga, which, by the way, chat peak. I gotta ask, did you ever fight the invisible guy?
No, I didn't get a chance to.
God, dude, I need somebody to relate to on how annoying that motherfucker is,
Did
bro.
you
Do you
beat
know how
him?
crazy? No, dude, you can't. I'm about to get pissed. You can't lock on to him, bro.
Mm.
How do I beat someone I can't lock on to? Like I can. I'm about to get pissed, bro. I'm about to get mad. He's the thing is, there's 2 bosses in that cave. There's like some random wizard fuck, right? And then there's an invisible guy. It took me 2 tries to beat the wizard fuck, right?
Right.
Pretty easy. I go back to the invisible eye thinking, oh, I've taken my time, bro. I've gotten the rest. No, dude, he's fucking, and he has dude, he can grab you out of your animations. Like, I remember I did the Moon Veil, like, Getsuga Tensho bullshit, right?
Oh, you love doing that.
I love doing that, bro. Literally, the light comes out, so the animation was damn near completed. Grabs me, stabs me in the back, takes 80% of my health. Dude.
80% is nuts.
I felt like I was gonna I felt like one of my blood vessels was just going to explode, bruh. I've oh my god. And the thing that makes it more like annoying is that like he's the type of enemy that I can kill if I just get my fucking hands on him, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, God, your health is so little. You're just invisible. Like, what? What are we fucking? All right, bro. Whatever. I have to beat his ass sometime soon, or it's just gonna become a curse that festers.
Wait until you fight. I was in this cave.
Uh,
It's not invisibility, but it was intangibility. Basically,
what?
they blend into the shadows, so you actually can't fight them. Faith damage doesn't do anything. Magic doesn't do anything to them. The only way to fight them is to get them to a specific spot in the cave that you have to like run to. Running past like a bunch of like those knives in that room like that. Yeah. So it's a cave like that, but essentially you have to make the enemies chase you all the way to a certain spot, making sure to not die on one of these traps. Then that kills them. However, right, I'll spoil the fun for this. Once you get to like a mini boss in this cave, you have to go all the way back to the other end to get to the closest circle. You basically have to like lead him away from his spot, and it's a journey.
Sounds fun, bro. Someone said, "Can't you see his footsteps?" I'm glad you said that. Yes, you can. Until he uses Sonito and he just disappears. Like, I swear to God, bro. He and you hear a fucking sound effect too. So like
I'm gonna go wash my hands.
But guess what, bro? It don't really matter because like, yeah, you see his footsteps. Okay, I see you. I let one of my slashes rip because guess what? I'm like, you're right in front of me. I don't need to see you, bro. I got that Maki Toji vision type shit. However, when he fucking flash steps behind me at the speed of light, I just don't know what to do, bro. I just don't know what to do, bro. Oh, he pisses me off so fucking bad. It's like, because I've gotten him down to where he has like 20% of his health left. So I know I can beat him, but I get so frustrated by his antics so quickly that I start playing like a little bit like ragey, which is like when I play at my worst or whatever. But I don't know. I gotta start cooking. Because I want to beat his ass. I'm gonna be real. He's very much pissing me off. But yeah, right now I'm just playing Elden Ring, grinding for some runes.
Whew.
We got our fucking. If you remember, bro,
Mm-hmm.
listen. I'm ashamed to admit that we got blasted. Did I just get farted on by a plant? That's crazy. Anyways, we just got like blasted by some fucking rock bullshit, and
Dude,
I need to become a stronger person, bro.
Yep.
That's all it is. I need to become a stronger person.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Thorfinn. I fucking have enemies. I have so many enemies.
Dude,
in this game specifically, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Everything in that game is my enemy. Even some of the NPCs are like grating on my nerves sometimes. Like, oh man, these Elden Ring streams are gonna be so fucking crazy. Like, here's the thing, right? We do a Zenkai boost every session, right? We're like a little bit stronger every time we log in on Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why we are now 3 weeks in and all the streams keep ending with us not being able to beat like a specific enemy for like 3 hours. Like at some point it has to stop, right? Like
it's so frustrating, bro. We're putting our foot down with Rodon too.
Yeah,
like we cooking him and the falling star. We gotta cook him, bro.
Yeah, like
what kind of weapons do you usually use? Or wait, do I like to use? I have the Uchigatana with the blood shit on it, the Moon Veil. I have the like super long like Odachi type of sword, and then I have like a meteor ore blade. Those are currently the 4 swords I use. That's my 4 sword style. All of which, funnily enough, don't work on rocks. Isn't that fun, guys? Isn't that fun? Slashes don't work. Sorry, dude. I'm about to tap back into the fucking insanity. I'm not even fighting him.
Yep. Don't like save it for Thursday. Save it for Thursday. But yeah, all new members, y'all can peep in for that.
Yeah, y'all got some homework if y'all are interested in the lore. But yeah.
Also, Mikey, you didn't ask me. Rude, by the way. But I rock the Claymore and the Confessor Shield.
He already knows what weapons you have, bro.
How?
I showed him the footage, man.
Oh.
I showed him our gameplay, bro. Gotta let him review the tapes.
Oh wait, why?
Hey, bro. Gotta let him. Well, you know, he as my best friend, bro. I had to, you know, he was curious. I had to let him see. You know what I mean?
You don't mean that. You don't mean that, bro. Like you don't. Relax.
That I had to let him see the.
You know what you know what you did. You know what you did. Let's not do it. Let's not do this.
My best friend does that shit. Yes,
not fucking do this right now.
That's my guy, man.
You don't know what you're saying.
Hey, bro.
Get some rest.
Hey, bro.
Anyway.
Mikey, you want to start a podcast? Just out of curiosity, brother.
Fuck up. Anyway, speaking of having no enemies, Mikey, you are an exception right now. Vinland fucking Saga, dude. We caught up. We're I don't want to say we're done, but we're caught up. Yeah.
You have a lot more to talk about because Askeladd, like you're still behind on that, bro.
And I didn't listen to your thing because I had my headphones off while you were talking about it, but Askeladd's death was rough. That was rough for me. Like to see him switch up with Canute, seeing like after killing what's his name, Ragna. That was a roller coaster, and hearing his backstory, I was just like, this might be crazy. This might be fucking crazy. Askeladd might be one of my favorite anime villains of all time now. Like, is that too much?
That's not crazy. I don't know if I'm in the same boat, but like that's not like crazy. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where I think a lot of people have a similar opinion. Askeladd is very, very fucking compelling. Dude, that Askeladd parallel with Thorfinn where he's like, oh, I see, bro, where he grabs spear motherfucker's arms in the same way Askeladd did him, bro. I was like, and he was like, oh, that's a disgusting thought. And I was like, yeah, God,
dude. And the fact that Askeladd is there when he thinks of his father figures is so fucking crazy.
That hurt. I was like, wow, dude, he really did shape you.
Yeah, because
like, he was just like he just shaped a massive part of your fucking life, dude.
And it's crazy because like Askeladd raised him for a lot of years. You know, in more ways, like he taught him
more than Thor's.
Yeah, so it's this weird spot where like Thorfinn, I understand his like hatred or his feelings for Askeladd are so fucking multifaceted, and you understand all of them. You know, because you don't know how to feel about Askeladd because all the shit he does in a vacuum
It's
is heinous.
horrific.
Heinous,
Yep.
right?
In a vacuum, shit. Outside of a vacuum, bro. Like, what,
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Like
let's be real.
in and out of context, bro. It's horrible, horrendous shit. He
Yeah.
if the Christian hell is the real one in Vinland Saga, he is there is no light for him to see. That's like it's Askeladd's definitely going to like whatever bad afterlife is in Vinland Saga, right? But despite all that,
dude,
fuck, he's so compelling.
He's so fucking compelling, and he's so integral to Thorfinn.
Mm-hmm.
He's just so important to everything about him, bro. It's honestly kind of crazy. It's genuinely insane. Dude, there are so many like small things about this, like small little stories like pop out to me as like very important. Like, dude, do you remember there are these they just soldiers, right? They're getting executed, and like the dude is like sitting next to his
my
friend,
god,
kind of like
just
pondering
thinking about his
Valhalla.
yeah, I was dude,
Yes, dude,
I
and he's like,
oh my god,
what's the point? It's like, what, Valhalla is just the life we've been living, and I've gotten nothing.
What if there is no Valhalla?
Bro.
And dude, that guy, as he's about to die, the other soldier,
dying,
where he's like, there is no Valhalla, please.
They're lying, bro. They're lying, and it's like, oh my fucking god,
dude.
And it's just a casual. It doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. All it is showing you is the horrors of violence. But holy fuck,
when he's like, there is no. Dude, when he's
yeah,
like,
dude,
you feel like you're dying.
You want to tell him, and he's like, he wants to tell his friends, bro,
to
like
warn
the
them.
that he's,
yeah.
Oh my god, man.
And immediately after, for fucking what's his name, Kettle, not Kettle, the guy with the stupid haircut,
I don't have a stupid haircut.
The guy who's in charge of the military spot. Like the gated spot, like who's, you know, the one who killed Thor's, like who put out the hit on Thor's? Yeah, I forgot his name off the top of my head, but like, dude, when you see immediately him being like, for Ragnarok, for Canute, die for us, and it's like, I just like,
no, you're dying for nothing.
Oh my god, fuck, bro, this is the most successful anti-war propaganda I have ever fucking seen. Oh my god,
100%, bro. 100%.
I remember, like, I watched Moist Critical's review of season 2. It wasn't even a review. It was just like he thinks it's underrated because a lot of people dropped Vinland Saga season 2 farm arc because it was quote too boring, which I can get to later, right? But like he basically said, this this fucking situation, right, where Thorfinn being shaped by Askeladd, trying to like essentially unlearn everything he's ever learned and choosing a path of peace is a fucking masterpiece of character writing. But for a lot of people, they just, it's boring, it's blah 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 or whatever. And all it got me thinking was, this is gonna sound fucking nuts, but they are the guys in that battlefield, dying for glory or whatever. Like it's very much like you're the guy, like you're the modern day version of these guys, and it's something that's so crazy. It's like, I want to see more action. Like, motherfucker, you're literally a Thorkel alt. Like, this is fuck, bro. I said it last stream. We talked about this. I'm gonna say it fucking again, dude. You would have to hate Thorfinn to want him to go back to that. Like you literally have to have either hated Thorfinn from the bottom of your soul to like not paying attention to the series or just not getting it to want him to go back to that.
Yeah, I entirely agree. I think, and dude, you can see the consequences even as Thorfinn is now a better person still live with him, bro. The nightmares haunt him every single night, even as he's building Vinland, bro. His life, I mean, he still can't sleep. He can't find peace.
Never.
Even within his dreams.
Dude, years later, like, it's so...
Oh, dude, no, hold on. I gotta pause this right the fuck now. I gotta pull up some of the panels I saved, bro. Never once in my life has a good thing happened to me. My soul is being ripped out of my fucking body, stomped on, and used as a jump rope, bro. Don't say that, Thorfinn. Don't fucking say that, bro. That hurt. That hurt, bro. Oh my god, that hurt. So seeing the way he was battered, beaten, and broken. In
Dude.
all of the days
Oh,
I've lived, not one good thing has happened. Oh my
fuck,
god.
dude. Okay, I want to get to this like near the end of this, but I just wanna get your opinion in order, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Farm arc. Sorry, not farm arc. Askeladd's death. What did you think?
Peak. Great. I think it's very interesting because I thought he lost it for a second. But to know even in all of that, he did it for Canute and he
Mm-hmm.
did it like he did it so strategic. I was like, God damn, this motherfucker is crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm. To the end,
That
dude.
mother
And
the
like,
end.
but he still couldn't give up whales, and I just thought that was fucking
He
great.
couldn't.
And when Askeladd, dude, I want to get to a little thing prior, but when Askeladd finally admitted that he hated all the Danes, like to their
Mm,
faces at their betrayal,
yeah.
he's like, we spent 10 years joking together, fighting together, like being together, and in that time, I've hated each and every single one of you. I was like, fuck, dude, just fuck.
Yeah, you disgusting Danes. I was like, oh my god, dude.
Like,
Jesus
and
Christ.
seeing his past was so fucking cool, and like, cause he looks like Thorfinn when he was younger, and to see,
But he did it right.
and
But
he did it
he was
right.
like, dude, he was like, dude, I'm gonna teach you how to kill someone that you hate.
Mm-hmm.
And then he fucking cooked. Like he just did it.
And literally also telling him, Thorfinn, you're also kind of dumb. Like, it's taken you
Yeah.
11, like what, damn near 10 years to kill me, and you still haven't done it. Like, bro, I did this shit when I was like 12. Like, what, skill issue? Like,
You're
fuck.
being blinded by your rage. You're being blinded by like honor and these things that in the end don't matter, which is in reality, like even Askeladd was missing the point, right?
Mm-hmm.
The like Askeladd got the killing effectively, but it was even a step beyond that to be like, dude, I don't even need to kill you. Like there is all that leaves me with is more rage and more hatred. And it's like Jesus, man.
Fucking hell, dude. And okay, like lightning round, right? Thorfinn lashing out at Canute, and Thorfinn being sold into slavery, like that kind of like wombo combo reveal of events. I'm curious what you thought.
Um Crazy. I mean, like in a way that was very hard to stomach because it doesn't even look like rage. It's like confusion as to what to do,
Mm-hmm.
and the only thing he can do is swing his blade,
Mm-hmm. And
right?
yeah, and for him to, dude, it was so heartbreaking seeing him malnourished and thanking them for like
Yeah.
food and a sock.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
and what do you think of dude? What's his name? Inar? I think that's how you say. I've never had to say these names out loud. The other slave guy who he's friends with, the fucking
Dude, he's
goat.
such a cool character.
He's such a fucking cool guy, dude. He's so fucking cool. When he calls Thorfinn brother, man, I think I actually cried.
Dude,
Like,
I've cried so many times reading Vinland Saga,
mhm.
man.
Like,
Oh my god, I've
fuck,
cried so many times, bro.
dude. The entire sequence of events with the maid. What's her name?
Arnhide?
Arnide. Oh my god. Oh my
Dude,
god, dude.
dude.
With her
I just
husband and the beating
mm-mm.
at like the
Thorfinn took? Or
and
which one?
the beating she took from Kettle when
Oh
he got
yeah,
back,
dude.
and the beating
Oh,
Thorfinn,
that
like
was
everything, dude. Just
dude. Go and take those you killed with you. Fight your true battle. Become a true warrior, Thorfinn. Oh my god. Oh my god, that sequence
mm-hmm.
fucking slaps, dude. Thorfinn falling down there and being like, "Is this Valhalla?" And that's like, "Fuck no, dude. This is what people do now. This is just war. This is bloody battle. Oh my god, dude. Oh, the way they handle it is so great because like, dude, I want to plant more seeds than I've raised. I want to like create more lives than I've taken. That's the way that I'll atone. It's like, oh my god, bro, fuck this shit is so good. I can't. It's like, ah, man, dude. I have no enemies, bro.
I was gonna ask you about that next,
That shit
dude.
really broke me down.
Yep. Oh, dude, that entire monologue. I think I sent it to you on TikTok, but I went back and I saw the anime version.
Mm-mm-mm.
Dude, he's like, I have no enemies at all. I was like, damn, bro, somebody cutting onions in here.
Damn, bro, what am I sweating out of my eyes for? What the fuck's going on, man?
Damn, is it raining indoors? Like, what the fuck is happening? I gotta talk to my.
Specifically on my face, bro. What's
Yeah.
going on here?
Somebody's gonna call a plumber, bro.
Dude,
that entire interaction with Canute was like,
that Canute is such an
yeah,
interesting character,
bro.
bro.
Like, I gotta know how you feeling about Canute? Like, where are you at with him?
It's tough, bro. It's very tough because I'm like, I get it. I understand. And I think his conversation with Thorfinn truly helped him. Or kind of like influenced him for sure. Even outside of that one interaction. I'll say this, his feels much more practical in the way he believes the way the world works, right? It adheres to the way things are, at least in my perception, whereas Thorfinn seems much more idealistic.
Yeah.
But like I want Thorfinn's to be possible.
Yes,
right?
dude, so do I. Like the entire last arc.
A world without a sword, a country without a sword, bro.
Like I know we're skipping ahead a little bit, but just that entire last arc, right? After they get to Vinland, where Hida is hunting for the war makers, right? Like of both sides.
Yeah.
It was one of those,
dude,
like, I get it. I fucking get it.
Dude. No, dude, I was like, please, like, I get the response. I'm like, dude, you're gonna start the war yourself.
Yeah, it's just, and then his fucking brother, dude, that idiot in the helmet, just instigating the whole damn thing. Oh my god. Oh fuck, dude. I just want Thorfinn to succeed, man. Like it's like
I do so bad, dude, so fucking bad. My slick. I literally feel torn up, bro. Oh, what you mentioned, Asled calling all the fucking Danes like he hated them, but Bjorn being the exception to that, he's like, nah, bro.
Dude, Bjorn's
my true one and only friend. And I was like, what's going? Why is my voice cracking, bro? This is kind of crazy.
Dude, I remember I had like streams of tears running down my face when Hida forgave Thorfinn. And
dude, I literally, no exaggeration, like from my chair, I fell to my knees the same way Thorfinn was, bro, and I just had to cover my face, man. That shit was too crazy. I couldn't, dude. I couldn't
stomach a fucking forgiveness. I don't know, dude. Fuck, when she put her hair down.
You've atoned, you've atoned. Oh no, dude, don't fuck it. I can't do this, man. I'm about to fucking die. Oh, dude, and those two dumb fucks, bro, bringing a dumbass sword.
Oh, I was so mad, and like the audacity to put it up to a vote when like, oh my god.
It's like, no, dude, that's not. Y'all knew what the score was, man. Y'all knew what the score was. He said it.
And like the thing is, right? The thing that bothers me, it's so frustrating, but like I get why. It's like they don't know that Thorfinn is that fucking guy. Right? They think he's fucking weak.
He's a coward. They think he doesn't want war out of weakness, right?
And like the opportunity to check them just keeps like dodging by them, right? Because like some other shit will happen in the way, and it's just like, bro, the second they push Thorfinn too far, like directly, it's like, there's your fucking answer, bro. Like fuck your brother. He's not the leader, man. Like he's not the guy. And dude, the last panel of the most recent chapter where
Cordelia
at the door. Fuck.
That's real strength right there. Oh my fucking god. If you want to have a long life, don't fight him. Oh no, dude. Oh my god, dude. Fuck. Vinland Saga is so fucking amazing.
It's so fucking good. Oh my god. Like,
dude, that shit hurt. It physically fucking hurt.
Dude, I don't know about you, but like the entire time, what's her name was giving birth, Thorfinn's wife, god,
yeah,
I was on edge. I was like, please. Oh my god!
I saw the fire.
Oh fuck, bro!
I saw
dude, I was
good, by the way.
Yeah, I was looking up the Monka's like home address. Like I was like, please don't do this to me, bro. Please don't fucking do this to me.
What I was thinking is they're going to really push Thorfinn, bro. I thought they were gonna I'm like, dude. He's been pushed. He's pushed.
Like, has he not been pushed enough for you? Like,
shoved. Yeah. Oh,
dude. And it was so like minor heartbreaking things, like fucking seeing Leaf grow old.
Oh, and like dude, things like that are so.
He's like, he aged so rapidly after he stopped sailing.
Yeah, man.
Oh dude. My god. And dude, one of my like favorite characters who's like underrated, but Siggy. Oh, dude, like his the fanboying Thorkel, the like being captured by pirates, like letting
Siggy is a pretty good
so fucking
character.
standing up to his father, dude. That fight, I was
Yeah.
like, and coming back with the grandchild,
And his
oh,
father just being so happy about
mm-hmm.
that, but not being able to show it, bro. Ugh. God damn, man. Oh, the Vinland Saga is so fucking good.
Dude. I was gonna.
So
Is this okay? Tell me if this is gonna sound out of pocket. The original transition I had between JJK into Vinland Saga was gonna be like, all right, now that we're done with JJK, it's time to talk about some real peak. Is that fucking crazy, man?
Hey, man. I don't know if I disagree. I don't know if I disagree, bro. Listen, man. Listen, man. I don't know if I disagree. I don't know.
Cause like, dude, I was in like this Vinland Saga headspace where it was just like, bro, I have no enemies, you know, like I was just kind of saying it to myself, like, bro, do I have enemies that I need to get rid of, you know, like do I need to forgive some motherfuckers?
Yeah, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What did you think of the last arc? I guess. Well,
The arc
okay,
we're currently in.
yeah. First of all, what did you think of the siege arc with Balder and his grandfather, and because like,
Dude, Balder's such an interesting character.
mm-hmm.
Balder being like, dude, I actually lied. I didn't want to save them. I wanted everything to just be fucking gone, just like destroyed, so I could just live my life. I was like, that's kind of real. That's low key real. I thought the arc was very good, dude.
Dude,
Thorfinn throwing away the knife.
mm-hmm.
I said, "Oh my god, that's the Thor's reference."
Dude,
and then
and
mixing the Thor's reference with Askeladd, bro, like how both of these
mm-hmm.
motherfuckers have shaped him. I'm like, wow,
dude. And on top of that, like the fight with what's his name, Gamu, like the spear guy.
Spear guy.
Yeah. Dude, that shit was so cool. And like his fight with Thorkel was so cool. Dude, Thorkel! Oh my god, fucking Thorkel! Everything. Dude, him being swayed by Canute, him growing stir crazy from too much peace, him switching sides and revolting.
Yeah, all the time, bro.
Just because he's bored.
Thorkel versus Garm was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That fight, bro, was like, yeah, no, dude, you're actually like real as fuck. Mm-hmm. Like you're actually really strong,
bro.
Dude,
a tie. I'm surprised both of them accepted it. I'm not gonna. Oh my god, man.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, dude. I when Askeladd saying "see" all that time ago, and then Thorfinn answering "yes, I see" is crazy, dude.
Dude,
Canute
talking to the fucking shrunken head of his dead father is so nuts. Like that's
the curse of the crown, bro.
Yep. And dude, Hida calling out Thorfinn on like you didn't just blame a sword for like all the shit you did, right? You didn't just do that in front of me.
Yeah, the sword calls the sword says swing me, use me, blah blah blah, and he's like, yeah, I don't like that, you know.
Yeah. Also, by the way, Thorfinn, you know, I was there. You did not use a sword. You used 2 knives, so you better not be on your bullshit. Yeah, dude, Hida's so fucking cool. She's great.
A real warrior needs no weapons type shit, bro. Bro said when you're as skilled as me. Yeah, you gotta make the game a little bit harder just to enjoy it.
God, Thorfinn might be one of my favorite protagonists of all time right now. I'm just locking that in.
Yeah, Thorfinn's great. I saw that you bit my score word for bar, but
unfortunately, it just happened to be like that's the way the cards were dealt. After finding out the tragic news, tragic is weird, that Vinland Saga is not in fact a finished manga. They're
trying to be like me for real, chat.
Have you ever
trying to get like big bro?
Oh shit, it's February. Never mind. Yeah, I am. Sure. I'm just biting your flow, bro.
Yeah, bro, hop off though. That's kind of crazy. Stop blazing.
But yeah, man, it's so good. It's so fucking good. I remember a while back you were telling me about Thorfinn entering your top characters list. Has he broken through the glass ceiling?
I mean, he's been there for a while, bro. Yeah.
No, like near the top 5. Near like has he moved
I don't know,
up?
bro. I'm not sure. What about you?
I think he has. I want to hold him. I want to give him a temporary spot in my top 5. It's going to be a more permanent position once the series ends. Like, I got to see how he locks in.
Vinland Saga still has a pretty tall task ahead of it itself for me personally.
Go on.
It has to make Thorfinn's idealistic perspective like into something that makes sense.
I mean,
Because
to the series'
currently
credit, it is getting challenged.
it is
Like
getting
yeah,
challenged. That's but what I'm saying is it is inherently presenting something that does not have a very it doesn't have a very like easily
practical.
resolvable
Yeah.
answer, right? You have to now like Thorfinn has already said he doesn't believe in righteous violence, right? And it's very possible that he can be like proven wrong and like
Mm-hmm.
change conform and things of that nature, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um
I don't know. I get the impression that like it's ultimately being set up as I guess the right answer in air quotes is
mm,
that the true thing lies between Canute and Thorfinn. You know, like this. I think it's ultimately going to end with like a diplomacy is always the first option. The sword is always the last option, but it will be an option.
maybe. Maybe.
Yeah,
Um
I definitely
but
think
then
there's some
it's
sway.
maybe, but that's what other people have been saying, and Thorfinn's still been pretty opposed to it, right? Like the people that brought the sword in the first place, were like, yeah, no, we don't want to kill them, But
Mm-hmm.
it's like it's sort of like once you even allow that to be an option, you've already like entertained that, you've already brought that to the forefront. Once you've made a gun, once you've made a
Mm-hmm.
tank, once you've made a nuke,
A
right?
crossbow
You
even.
you have prepared yourself to use it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or else why would you make it, right? You make these things not as decoration, you make them as like acts of war themselves, right? And that's why I think not having a sword is so symbolic like for Thorfinn, because
Mm-hmm.
the act of having a sword means you intend to use it, right? If you have a spear, you intend to hunt a bear. If you have a bow, you intend to hunt. If you have a hoe, you intend to farm, right? What do you have a sword for then, other than to cut people down, right? It only exists as a tool to kill people, as to wage war,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that's why I think it's so tough to walk that line, because once you have, okay, if talks like fail, then we'll fight, right? Well, it's like, okay, well, now that you have the second option, how sure are you that you totally relied on the first option, right?
Mm-hmm.
How can you be so totally sure that you didn't give up early because there was a second option there, right?
For me, it's also like, what if there's no more land to run away to, right? Like, at what
That's
point?
exactly
Yeah.
that's a big problem. I mentioned that is a big problem, because I feel like it's Vinland Saga is not only critiquing like the time that it's sort of like being a historical drama for, but
Mm-hmm.
like it's also critiquing like imperialism in our time,
Mm-hmm.
right? And there is no place to run to anymore,
Mm-hmm.
right? There are no places for the oppressed and like um those burdened by war to run to, right? So like what's the answer, right? The
Mm-hmm.
answer is very conveniently run in that series, but like soon, but there isn't like the world is not infinite, right?
Mm-hmm. And it's definitely one of those philosophies that I feel like it's not surviving a lot of historical events that are to come, right? You know, call it the curse of knowledge or whatever on our end as readers who live in the present day. But it's like
Mhm.
Thorfinn almost can't succeed in the specific way he wants, because like unless this is like a parallel Earth thing, and I'm just just fucking proven wrong that way. Uh, there's so many things that are going to happen that just can't be avoided. Like not even dramatic wars or anything, right? Like not even that, but like the invention of gunpowder, right? Like that's like that's kicking off a whole like new generation of like humanity right there, right? It's
Mhm.
something that just it leads me into one of the only scenes from Vinland Saga that I think I dislike, like pretty
Mhm.
plainly, and that's that chief's vision, like the Native American chief's vision of like
Mhm.
the Civil War, the atomic bomb, all that.
Mhm.
It felt a little too supernatural for me, like a little too like he should like I don't know, man, like he should not have seen that, if that makes sense, right? Like it takes a little bit of the
Dude,
realism
Thorkel
edge.
Thorkel punched he uppercut a horse.
You know what I mean?
What? I don't explain like
Okay,
further than like explain to me.
okay. So there is a realm of like physical suspension of disbelief, right? But when you get to something that precise, right, it gives him an exact like essentially he's just right, like yeah, bro, like that shit is to come if if shit isn't addressed, right? You have the gift of prophecy. um Essentially it's like, to how do I say this? Is it correct to preemptively stop them if you know for a fact that the visions you see are true? Or are we treating the visions he saw as just like random speculation in verse,
We
right?
know that they're true,
Right, we
right?
know, but they don't.
But if
Essentially,
I, but
he
like,
he
I'll put it like
believes
this,
it's
right?
true.
I'll put it like this. If I have a dream, right, that you kill me, right, is it then right for me to kill you before it happens?
Hmm.
I'm prophetic though, because I said so.
I understand what the guy can't explain the vision to anyone in his time in rational terms. That wouldn't make sense.
Like,
Like,
we know that it is right, right? But that's not what the character knows,
yeah,
right?
it's
So like, what does that, like, does my question make sense? Like, if I say, I have a prophetic dream, bro, you're gonna kill me. I have to kill you first. Is
no,
that
it doesn't make
is
sense,
that
right? Yeah, but like that's to an outside observer, right? If we were talking from like a neutral observer, right? It's like, yeah, no, the situation makes sense. I don't know. For me, it's like it just messed with me a little bit, as like a artificial cause of conflict. I I don't know. Like I wasn't totally sold on it, but it didn't like take away from anything that came after or before. So it's like it doesn't affect the 9.5 score for me.
mm,
So that's kind of my 2 cents on that.
got you?
Damn, bro. Was it like dead silence bad? Shit.
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Um, I mean, I just very vehemently disagree. Not only is it like a thing that I think as lethality is kind of bringing up in chat is like a pretty big like cultural thing of like many tribes and like of Native Americans, right? But like it is just one of those things where I feel like that um like, for example, right? You have no issue with Askeladd knowing that like within 20 years the dawn of man is coming, right? And it's like, yeah, he knew that, and it's him, quote unquote, knowing that is a reason for him acting in the way that he does, but that's not a reason to critique it at all, right?
Mm,
Because from his perspective, he knows it in the same way you or I like know we're gonna take another breath. Like, we think we know, we think
mm.
we know a lot of things though, right? Like, I don't know.
No, I
Like,
get like I get where the pushback comes from. I think I'm just not coming at it from a very how you say, it's it's not to the detriment of the series. So I'm not like fighting you on it because it doesn't take anything away, right? Um
mm,
Also I have no enemies, right? So that's part of the reason. Um Damn. Crickets is nuts. Y'all, I just fucking cooked with that joke. Anyway. Uh
cooked is crazy. Maybe you let the water turn up a degree or two,
anyway.
Celsius even.
Yeah, anyway, like it's immaterial as far as like events are concerned, right? Because like at some point they run into this conflict.
Mhm.
Like this thing with the sickness will come either way. So for me, it was like the sickness is a more like pressing and legitimate thing, right? Uh, but so
Mhm.
far it seems to be like this feels a little bit more artificial in that like it justifies a means to get into the sword conversation, which I like. Again, I don't mind, but it's one of those like it, I don't know. It's dicey for me. I feel
It, I it's in my opinion, it's like, okay, these things happen all the time in my opinion. Like, let's remove the future pretense of it, right? And let's look at Thorfinn for example, because I'm not like, I don't even have like the personal experience or anything in that nature to like, no, I can't like, I'll just say this, right? Do you feel it's forced that Thorfinn like grows a lot of the conscious that he does because of his like the dreams that he has, right? Seeing Askeladd give him advice that he's never given him before, give him direction that realistically Thorfinn shouldn't genuinely have, right? It's almost like he's talking to Askeladd beyond the grave and getting advice, or guidance, or like this sense of conscientiousness that he couldn't generally get otherwise, right? It's required that he sees things that aren't there. It's required that he has these dreams that particularly answer questions that he himself doesn't have the answer to, right? Do those things take you out of the immersion of the story as well?
Mm. Yeah. I guess you're right. Like, I don't necessarily see problems with those because they're played a little bit more like metaphorically, I guess. There's a little bit more floweriness in their execution. I think it's because like they're a bit more opaque. Not like, I don't know what they're talking about, but it's just it just played a little bit more dramatically, right? With that one, it felt like a damn bro, stop him. Shit, like you're right. Get to work.
But I would feel, and like I said, I know it's not as important. I don't want to make it feel like I'm dogpiling you, but it's just a conversation of Vinland Saga that we happen to disagree on. So just let me know if you want to stop at any point. I won't press you. I just think in situations like where we're seeing these people kill each other in like Thorfinn's dreams, I feel like there's a very similar sense of, oh, you're right, oh, you're valid there too, right? Or even like even to get even more supernatural, right? The guy dying and realizing pretty matter-of-factly that there is no Valhalla, right? That's a supernatural thing that's getting confirmed within the story, right?
That's true.
But we were just gushing about, we were just gushing about how good that is because it's like
I think
it adds to the visceral nature of it all.
No, I get that, right? But it's like a two-parter, right? That guy dies ultimately, and he can't spread that knowledge, right? He can't act on that knowledge any more than like anyone else can, right? With that vision, it leads to direct action. So it directly influences the plot and other characters accordingly, right? So that's why it starts off a little weird for me because of like the profound effect it has on like the wider plot, right? The second reason, when that guy is talking about the afterlife, right? We don't have a frame of reference for that, right? Unless I missed the meeting, we just don't know what happens after we die in real life, right? So it can't even, the flowery language can or like the drama of it all, right? Can still, like, there's a level of plausible deniability there because, we don't fucking know now. So to have these real life events, just like, this is a real prophetic vision, is essentially my but thing.
To what end though, right? Like, to what end is this a future that exists without Vinland? You know what I mean? That makes sense.
Say that one.
Like, to what end is this true in Vinland Saga, right?
Yeah, that's why it's not like deterring anything from me, right? Because I don't like, it's still one of those, he could just go an entirely different direction than what I'm thinking, right? It's not a, historical account or an autobiography in manga form, right? So like there are no points docked because it's sort of harmless for me. So like that's just where I stand on it, right? It was just like a plot beat or a decision he made in his writing that I found a little off kilter, but it didn't suck me out of it.
Got you. Okay. Fair enough. I'll read this super chat out real quick. Mason Stockland, thank you for the 5. First one I've actually caught live. Appreciate you. Love the content. I wanted to point out that Ronan laughs like Kawhi Leonard. That's crazy. I don't know if I should be insulted by that or not, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
Also, do you think it'd be bad writing if Yuji wasn't the one that beat Sukuna in the end after everything he's been through? I think we read that one.
Yeah, we read that
Samar one. Nelson, Creams, you playing Persona 3 Reload? Yes, I am. I should be streaming part 3 tomorrow, so lock in for that. Tyler, thank you for becoming a member of Honored Ones After Dark. We'll see you Thursday.
Yeah. Let's see. Thorfinn's ideology might be idealistic and not practical, but every solution that the two of you have offered leads to the cycle of violence continuing. I haven't offered a solution though. I haven't even posited an idea. I'm just saying that like Thor Thorfinn and Vinland Saga as a whole, um, sort of like does not have an it doesn't okay, so I'll put it like this, right? Not even my critique, it's just a worry, right? Because I think this is a concept so difficult that I've never really seen a story actually land it and like have an answer, right?
Mm.
Maybe the answer there is no answer, and that like what you have to do is like get people to on a societal level agree with Thorfinn's ideology, and like while over time this violence will continue, it's only through like that continued patience, that continued kindness, that continued non-violence that like over time you just create a world of people that are non-violent by nature. The only issue I would have with that is that like the problem with non-violent people existing in a violent world is that they die,
Hmm.
right?
Especially if you're a Viking in this specific era. Like,
I mean, shit, bro. You can look at real world events now.
yeah.
Non-violent people in mass are killed by the people that are violent,
Hmm.
right? And the thing I think is like, yeah, okay. I don't have all the answers. Like, I'm not even gonna say it's ambiguous. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have fucking any of the answers. I'm gonna be real. But like, one thing I do know, right, is that like idealism that is not that cannot be done with anything
It's
still
like a wish.
continues it still continues those cycles of violence, right? If I say it would be great if we had world peace, but I don't do anything that acts on it, right? I have done the same amount as the person who is actively just a participant of the cycle of violence, right? We have equally either contributed or like not taken away from it in the sense that like I don't know, it's just a tough concept. I'm not saying Vinland Saga is bad, like 9.5 out of 10, right? I think it's really good. I just think it is tackling a concept so complex and so difficult to actually give a definitive thematic answer to that I'm just like worried is I guess just the simplest word I have in like my personal dictionary to describe like
I'm
I
waiting
am
with bated breath.
deeply curious to see what
Yeah.
happens.
I will say another part of Moist Critical's thing that like really stuck out to me is like this is territory that a lot of other manga, a lot of stories don't even like dare touch, right? These are like it's the level of complexity and nuance Vinland Saga has been able to tackle so far, right, with its themes and messaging is very impressive to me, and I think it's part of why I enjoy it so much because it has the audacity, I guess, to try to talk about a subject like this. And I don't know, I just fucking I respect it, and I can't wait to see how it gets paid off.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm. But Vinland Saga is very good.
Mm.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Makes me think about why people are violent and whatnot. Very interesting.
Mm.
I was kind of thinking about this, and I guess I'm just curious on your input, and we can end it there. But like, if you had to chalk people's tendency for violence up to one main emotion, like it's a lot of things, right? But like
Mm.
one main feeling, what would you say that comes from, in your opinion? Like the most, like the feeling, the
Uh,
emotion, the experience of humanity that like gets people to be violent the most. It was something I was kind of like I was mulling over, and I thought it was an interesting discussion personally.
um. That one's okay. Are you? Can I give you a
I
long
can
wind?
start.
Can I
I
give
can
you?
start if you want, or you go. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I have an
Yeah.
answer. It's just a little. It's just a little wordy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah, go ahead.
so
It's not a simple question, bro. Like you're
yeah,
good.
so I think it's important to first distinguish between types of violence, right? Because there
Mm-hmm.
is like socially acceptable violence, right? In the same way, like
Mm-hmm.
slavery in the Viking era was considered like you getting sold into slavery was considered like another spoil of war, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
that act of violence was considered no different from like, well, like you lost the fight, so I own you
Yeah.
type shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
not a thing that happens now in like Norway, to my knowledge, or here. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you can, but like these acts of violence are perpetrated by self-interest. Like there's a financial incentive for doing so because you get paid from selling,
Mm-hmm.
the people and the goods you capture, right? It's a means
Mm-hmm.
of your personal profit and survival, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There is violence out of like pride and ego. That's pretty
That that's
timeless.
that's that's where mine went
Yeah.
personally. I think pride and greed would be the two ones that I give most
Mm.
contention to because
And
I
control.
think I think yeah, I think that would go into greed though. I think
Mm.
that would be something that's a subset of greed, but I do agree. I think like there's something specific about pride. Like anytime I've like, I even thought back to like personal conflicts I've gotten in, serious or otherwise, right?
Mm.
Like even that little joke tweet I made about like my sister hitting me and I hit her back. I was like, all right, listen, let me break that down psychologically. I didn't do it. She wasn't endangering my life, so I was chilling. I did it because it hurt, and I was like, "How dare you?" I was like, "Okay, where does that 'how dare you' come from?" It comes from pride, and I just think like I think a lot of things like that kind of come from a sort of like a desire to not be looked down upon by other people,
Yeah.
a desire to like
Be
to be
respected. Yeah.
respected in this arbitrary way. Like it even calls back to Thorfinn.
And
When what is Siggy's
his
dad?
father, yeah, half done
Yeah,
or
when
something.
he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, kiss my boot, and
He's like,
he's
oh,
like,
is that
yeah,
it?
like, would you have eaten horse shit if he told you? He's like, yeah, that's a small
Small
price
price
to
to pay.
pay.
Yeah, and it is like
It is.
when you think of like the scope of what he's asking, it's like it really is such a small price, especially
Mhm.
because like the alternative, right? Maintaining your pride is basically bankrupting your entire fucking family,
Yeah,
and it's
and
just
it's like kiss a boot. Like in reality, when you think about something devoid of pride, it's like, dude, that is such an easy task. I can wipe my face with water after if it's that deep, right? I can whatever, right? Thorfinn's probably done grosser things on the battlefield than that,
mm-hmm.
right? And it's just it's such an interesting thing.
Yeah.
Um, but
So
yeah,
yeah, basically like institutionalized violence is different from like personal violence. So I just wanted to cover both
yeah,
parts of your question.
fair. I appreciate that. But yeah, let's see. I think it's just selfishness. Selfishness would encompass a lot of that. Yeah.
Um,
Um,
I am I am curious what you think of the most manga don't or most stories don't even tend to tread water there take. Like you have a larger frame of reference than I do
to
for
what
like
extent? You know what I mean? To what extent? Like I think a lot of I personally think a lot of manga do it, but they do it as like a sub theme, like a secondary or even tertiary idea. Like, okay, maybe I'll put it like this: not non-violence, but cycles of violence and hatred perpetuating themselves. Like that's a core idea in Naruto, for example,
mhm.
right? The big fucking idea. But Vinland Saga tackles it in a way that's much more down to earth, and the answer is not righteous violence. At least it doesn't seem to be righteous violence yet, right?
Mhm.
And a lot of these stories, righteous violence, violence for good seems to be the answer. But like it's always superfluous is not the word I'm looking for, but it's always like it is always justified as like it is the only way. You can't talk, etc., etc., etc.
Mhm.
So I think Vinland Saga is one of one in terms of the way it tackles it.
Mhm.
I do disagree though that most stories or no other stories are willing to tackle the idea. I honestly think a lot of manga
Attempt it.
are willing. They have simpler different answers because I'm gonna be real, like a lot of times they're doing different things, right? Like
Mhm.
Bleach talks about cycles of violence and things of that nature, right? But Bleach is about death and connection and like and courage more than it is about the cycles of violence and how they
Mhm.
impact people, right? It covers it. Like we get things with the Quincy's, like someone in chat mentioned, right? But that is not the crux of what Bleach is.
Mhm.
So it kind of
It's doing
depends.
something different, right?
It's
Um
doing something different. It addresses it because it is just something that applies in everybody's day-to-day life. Um,
so do you think it
but
is more correct to say Vinland Saga just does it uniquely well?
it does it uniquely well. Yes. Very, in my opinion, and it does it uniquely well because it does it as its core theme,
Mm.
right? It is above all else a manga about violence and how it impacts people,
Mhm.
right? And in the same way, I said this. Okay, it is not, and I'm gonna use a series I don't care for all that much as an example to
Mhm.
highlight like how much I believe this, right?
Mhm.
Vinland Saga is not necessarily better written than One Piece because it tackles cycles of violence better, right? Because whereas Vinland Saga may touch on the concept of freedom very lightly, it doesn't do it to the same extent that One Piece does, right?
Mhm.
They are different pieces of art attempting different things, right? No one would disagree that Vinland Saga covers violence on a broader and narrower scale, honestly, than One Piece, right? Much better in part because One Piece isn't a story about that, right? There's
Mhm.
stories about different things. There's stories about different themes, different messages, different concept, different tones.
Mm.
So yeah, I think Vinland Saga handles it uniquely well, partially because the author is a fucking goat.
Dude, he's
Like,
so good.
partially because this mother dude, have you been reading his interviews, man?
Yes,
Some of
dude.
those
I saw
interviews,
Giga
oh
like
my
interviewed him. Dude.
god. This motherfucker is so cool,
Mm.
dude. I want to shake his.
Yeah.
This is one of the few authors that I actually want to shake this motherfucker's
Mm.
hand, bro.
Dude, he
Like,
was
bro, you're
like,
so real.
I saw a bunch of people on like Western Twitter calling me the GOAT, and I was like, did I ever write anything GOAT related? I'm like, motherfucker, you are the
Oh,
GOAT.
I was like, dude, you're so fucking cool, man. You're so
God,
cool.
dude,
Oh man.
because he was like in that interview with Giga, he was just like, yeah, I if people misconstrue my theme or or like what I'm trying to point out in my stories, I'm not gonna take that shit lying down. I'm gonna write a new series or double down or like go back and make sure they fucking understand what I mean. I was like, you're so fucking real for that, bro. You're not like you're so fucking real for being like, nah, bro. You guys read it wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that shit was so fucking like that was like I love to see the commitment.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I because he does these like these interviews after every chapter too, it seems.
Mm,
And I was just looking at one where bro was like talking about like creating. And he's like, yeah, dude, the way I create is just like asking myself like why I do things
mm,
like added like just into infinity, right? Just like why did I place this tree here? Why did I do this? Why did I
mm.
do that? And he's like, and that kind of just bleeds into how I write Thorfinn, bro. Like like why Thorfinn questions things that are so fundamental to the like Viking ideal,
It,
right? Yeah, we
dog,
fight. Why? Like
dog.
because
Do
it's the
you
honorable thing to do.
know
Why?
how good you are? Like fuck,
Yeah,
bro.
dude. God, dude. This motherfucker is crazy. Now, Demon Nakatsua, first of all, my wallet, thank you for becoming an
Yeah,
honored
appreciate
one.
you.
Welcome.
See you Thursday.
See you Thursday. Demon Nakatsua, I think was saying, let me see. So long as humans have the capacity for violence, I don't think an answer can be found. The very fact that we have the capacity will forever be our downfall, unfortunately. I don't know, like, call me an optimist, right? But I'm like, the very hands that can make a fist can also like they can also shake your hand. You know what I mean? They can also give people hugs. They can
Mm,
also plant flowers. They can also build houses. They can do like if it is I very much disagree that like our capacity for something means we are destined for it because people everybody has a capacity for greatness, but not everybody achieves that. Most people don't, right? We have a capacity for a lot of things. So it's like I think you have to ask yourself like, okay, what is that line between like a capacity for malice and then acting upon it, right? Because I'm not going to pretend I'm not Jesus Christ, as much as I like to as much as I like to joke, you know what I mean? But like I would say I have a capacity to be a much more violent, much worse person than I am, right?
mm,
In the same way that I'm sure everybody in chat does, right? In the same way that we probably all have a capacity to be a much better person. So it's like there is some disconnect between the ability and then the acting upon it, right?
mm,
Part of it might just be like fear of consequences, right? But I don't necessarily think that's it as well. That's it in its entirety, at least. Like,
mm,
why do you not want to actively seek and harm people in the way other people does, or other people do rather? And I think a lot of that answer is always going to come down to like it's always going to come down to how you were not how you were raised, but the society in which you grew up in, right? How you're conditioned, right? It's like I think you could entirely program a person if you like only if you like someone had a baby, right? Put them in this like sterilized room and only fed them the information they wanted to feed them. I'm 100% a believer that 9.99999 times out of 10, right? You can intentionally create outcomes because people are like conditioned by other people. Just this is kind of how I see it.
mm. It's a
Um,
nature and nurture thing as well. Like there's aspects to it. Like
yeah.
it's like I said earlier with like taking slaves in Viking era as like spoils of war. Um,
Mhm.
it's it's like partially the environment you're in. Like what do they say? What did Thorfinn say? For a Norse, not taking revenge is akin to like
It's
sacrilege.
dishonorable. It's
Yeah,
disgusting. Yeah.
like they just get like
It is.
excommunicated.
Yeah.
Like it is
And it's like it.
Like forgiveness is
Yeah.
not even like an option.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
It's not. It doesn't make sense. Like
mm,
these are the same characters that are talking about love. Like, what the fuck is that,
mm,
right? You could say, yeah, I don't know. It's very. I mean, you can even look at a lot of the things that we take for granted, good or bad, in the same way, right? Um, I'm personally, nobody asked, right? But I'm personally, like, I think nurture cooks the fuck out of nature in terms of like what the outcomes are for human beings. I think in very rare instances, it could maybe nature, like how you're born, could irreversibly affect you. But like I said, the overwhelming majority of the time, I think it's who you are around, what they taught you, what this, that, and the third, right?
mm,
It's just, I don't know. That's just kind of how I've seen the world. That's kind of like that's why Thorfinn became a better person, right? He
mm,
didn't just become a better person because whatever, right? He was given an opportunity to grow. He was forced away from that violence, right? And needed to create something else because he was empty,
mm,
right? He had a capacity to fill his empty vessel with something, right? It could have been more violence, but he was lucky enough to have people that were willing to feed it with passion, with kindness, and with like things that are better than that, right? Things more
mm.
worthy of a human being than just killing and bloodshed. Um, but yeah.
Damn, what the fuck is going on
Um,
in the chat right now? Why are y'all just slandering me out of nowhere?
Steven Brackenna, the same hands that can make a fist can shake your hand running 4-5. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, man. Putting it in a Bible format is kind of insane, but I
Mm.
appreciate it. But
Dude,
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. What are they cooking you for?
I don't know. They're like saying that I'm too soft for some manga or some shit. Is
For
this?
Berserk, but that's
Oh.
true though. Like that's like
Yeah,
canonically.
that's canonically true, but like, still fuck y'all.
Damn,
Like,
bro. Yeah, that's so fuck y'all was crazy.
yeah, like
I'm
mods destroy his self esteem.
Yeah, that's crazy. Berserk is one of those series that I'm like, I might like it, but I read parts of it a while ago. Berserk is just one of those things where I'm like, I don't really feel an overwhelming desire to get into it, and there are a lot of things that at least early Miura decides to do that I'm like, ugh, I don't know if I give a fuck about like what you have to say on this specific topic right now.
I don't know.
Maybe one day I'll grow, but it just feels like there are some things that like a person can do that's like I can understand why you're extremely well respected or whatever, but I don't necessarily have that for you. I don't necessarily have that desire either, right? I'm sure if I read Berserk, I think it's really good, but there are a lot of things that I don't think I'd be able to like ignore or like not take great issue with. The reason I don't read Vagabond is simply because it's unfinished and it
Mm.
doesn't seem like it ever will be. But I'm gonna be real. Some people were saying like Vagabond's kind of a similar build to Vinland Saga in terms of like the way it'll make me feel. I'm like, I might have to just break my rule, bro. And this motherfucker's a samurai dude. Like,
Mm.
holy shit, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyways, um,
Damn, dude.
let's see.
Vinland Saga is gonna be one of those series that's really hard to follow up. Like it's
It is, man. You're gonna have to. I feel like you can't give us something like you cannot give us something that clashes with Vinland Saga
mm,
in the same capacity. You have to just give us something raw, like just
mm.
something really cool. Because I don't know if there are many very like the only thing is I could imagine following up is like Vagabond. I'm gonna be
Mm.
real. If we
I
unless we did like a Vagabond read, I don't expect to for something to fight on equal footing with Vinland Saga in the same category.
is it okay? This is a crazy ass fucking question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Vinland Saga the best book club pick we've ever gotten? I think
Chat, help us remember what we read.
so.
I
We got
think
Monster in there. We got
Monster's not even close. I'm
not
gonna
even
be so
fucking
dead
close.
ass.
Not even
They're
fucking
not even
close.
in the
Yeah.
same dimension, bro.
Like if
Don't
bro,
say that to me.
bro, if Monster ended the way it was in those first two halves, maybe we might have a conversation.
I don't think we would have had a conversation. Still, bro. Monster was well. I'm using a little recency bias. Monster was very good when it was very good, bro.
Mm,
And it's not. And to even say it was bad is crazy. But
yeah, it's still the ending.
um,
It's still just
it's
like
just, it's just a cool ending to and when I say ending, I just mean like latter half for me
yeah.
personally at
For me,
least.
it's that last third, right? It was like two fucking thirds of some 11 out of 10, 12 out of 10 peak best fiction I've ever read, followed by a 7 out of 10 ending. I've said it before and
Yeah.
I'll say it again, but it's like coming off of that high is like there's so much friction in that fall, you know? It's not smooth.
Yeah. Slam dunk, dude. Listen,
Slam Dunk
if
is
Slam Dunk was only
yeah.
that last fucking game,
Mm-hmm.
dude, that last game, fucking, oh my god, dude, moved me. But it's just not good enough consistently enough. It's very good, but not good enough consistently enough, in my opinion. Let's see, what Oshinoko. Oshinoko was very good.
Yeah.
Vinland Saga is different.
Yeah.
Dora Hey Dora. But yeah, we did
y-
read that, so I appreciate you noting it for us. But yeah.
I don't want to count our individual like initial book club picks with each other.
Nah.
Um,
Because they wouldn't. I mean,
Yeah.
I still don't think they'd really touch how we felt, anyways.
but yeah, Vinland Saga might be the fucking one, man.
Dude, listen, man. For me, it's gonna be a reread, bro. That Naruto read, chat. Y'all are about to see. Y'all are about to witness something crazy, chat. I sound like a broken record, but I want you guys to read Fink.
We're like 300 subs away from that. I'm not impressed. The new membership poll should be up soon. All members can vote on that. So if you're on either tier, we'll post that up later. I think I don't know. Are we adding Vagabond to that, or because I know Soul Eater's secured its spot.
Soul Eater, bro. What my fault to all the Soul Eater fans. I ain't trying to sigh on stream, but Vinland Saga to Soul Eater, bro. Like, damn, man.
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy in context, in like retrospect, because like, bro, that was a very like tricky, like that was a close poll. Like it was almost Soul Eater.
Listen, man. I'm glad it wasn't. I'm glad it wasn't, bro. My life has changed for the better. Berserk is my least enthusiastic 9 out of 10. That's kind of real. That's kind of real. That's one of those here nigga damn type of scores where you're like, I get you were good, but I wasn't moved. I get that. That's kind of real. Totally is probably not what you want to jump into right after Vinland. I'm saying, bro, and keep in mind, Creams, we can't just fudge the numbers. So y'all might need a cool off series. Yeah, we need some fodder, bro. We need something that's okay to like not be great. Let's see. The Kogane, thank you for being a member for 7 months. Screams put up the new secret emote.
This thing's kind of
Switch
fire.
out someone.
I did not.
Yeah. W. Soul Leader has good shit. Don't sleep. I don't disagree that it is good shit, but like, what I don't want is to like come off of a series that I may have otherwise liked on the comparative Vinland Saga high and been like, this is ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because like it's definitely gonna be a hard act to follow.
Tough as shit, man.
Dude, God, what's the release window for Vinland Saga anyway? Is it like monthly or?
I bet that shit's monthly, bro. I'm cooked.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, God, I'm so unbelievably cooked.
Bro, what is it with like the great manga on hiatus perpetually curse? Vagabonds like this,
it takes a while to write greatness, bro. Like it's the same concept behind like video essay, like H Bomber guy uploading a video once every year, bro. Shit. Peak takes unfortunately a long time to cook.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, let's see.
Fuck.
Y'all got something just cool. And I saw someone say regular Ragnarok. Listen, bro. I don't know if you need to hear this, little bro. That shit is not what I need immediately after fucking.
Look,
dude. Listen, I'm caught up on Record of Ragnarok. That shit. I need Susanoo no Mikoto versus whoever that samurai guy is to cook, bro. Because I have not been truly and utterly moved since the Heracles fight, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real, Adam versus Zeus, still my top tier fight.
Still the
best. But like anything else after that, bro, I'm like, yawn, boring, womp womp. King and Ashura, I'm unfortunately caught up. King and Ashura and King and Omega would be a very good palate cleanser, but I've read them already.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah. Wait, Vinland Saga release is currently in the dirt in terms of speed. I don't even know if it's monthly every month.
Oh, I didn't want to hear that, bro. I didn't want to hear that.
Bro, I think I just felt my liver blow up. Undead Unluck. That might be not the worst idea in the world, but I don't know.
I'm gonna replace Kenjaku's emote That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that motherfucker gone, bro. I might try to be. I know what's up though. Yeah, bro. I'm pretty. I like just like reading random. King and Oscar is not random. It's like not mainstream, but it's a pretty big series. I like reading series in my spare time.
Okay,
but
so
like
new emote should be up for members, guys.
Yeah, they're. Oh, dude, yeah, Kingdom is peak. Yeah, but dude, that's 600 chapters. 700 chapters, and isn't that another monthly release? Chad, I want to read something that's finished.
Oh yeah, dude, Kingdom. Yeah, I've heard Kingdom is fucking peak too.
I have, dude, but
dude, also, I don't. Vinland Saga is one of those like it's so well written. I feel like I was there, type shit. Like it's one. Dude, I forgot that it was fictional. Like at some points in my read, I'm like, no, wait, I'm gonna miss you guys.
Dude, Thorfinn's my fucking guy, dude. As backwards as it sound, bro, I'd fight him, the fucker, to protect Thorfinn.
Also, Liv, can you compress this a little bit? It's not saving. It just has to be smaller than 1 megabyte. Appreciate you.
600 chapters of peak. I don't doubt it, bro. I don't doubt it. I have no issue reading long series, bro. Hajime no Ippo fan here.
But also, I guess like in
Kingdom's weekly. Jesus Christ.
In Kingdom's prosecution, it was like he got 5% of the poll last time it was on there. Like y'all did not.
Kingdom did
fans,
have no motion.
Yeah,
Kingdom did have zero motion.
Yeah,
I will. That is fair. I forgot that. Like, yeah, guys. Damn, it's closer to 800 than 600 chapters. Yeah, Kingdom does have negative motion.
Yeah, so like we're cycling it back, but it did not perform well enough to like keep a slot.
Yeah, dude, how do I feel about Hajime no Ippo? I would take a straight gazelle punch from Ippo to have that series in its entirety and be able to reread it, bro. God.
Also,
somebody hates Roboco. Yeah, I do. What the fuck?
Somebody was like, video games. Just some nerd. Yeah, would video games count for a poll? That's a separate poll. That's a separate poll.
On the Honored Ones After Dark, it would. Hell yeah, yes sir.
Like I'm not touching that conversation with full seriousness yet because we're still very much on Elden Ring.
Yeah.
But I will say it's something we've discussed just like very loosely.
Yeah. What about Magi? Creams is a Magi hater, I think.
No, boo.
How much of Magi have you read, bro? If it's less than 10 chapters, I will have to discard your opinion. But
okay,
how much of Magi have you read? It
was like the first 20.
You're a liar. You just added 10 because you knew I would discard your opinion. But
I fucking knew you were gonna say some shit like that.
I know, but you did. Like, don't lie.
Shut
like
up,
it is
bro.
what it is.
Anyway,
bro.
Frieren is
it was like 5 chapters.
Anyway, Frieren is definitely getting on that list. That's gonna be my pick right there. I've been seeing some crazy Frieren propaganda recently from Shammy, from Noop, from Johnny. So if it sucks, I'm gonna block all of them.
No, you're not, bro. Those are the only friends you have left. We've already read Hell's Paradise.
Yeah.
Frieren is completed. Yeah, Creams does not care about consistency. Let's see. I don't know. We'll figure it out, chat. We'll figure it out. King Pong manga. That's crazy. Ragnar Crimson is just meathead sword fight. Yeah, but unfortunately I'm caught up on Peak, and I think Creams is supposedly a fan as well.
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm like 7-8 volumes in. I'm volume only with Ragnar Crimson.
Yeah, a dork, in other words.
You got a problem with me, dog?
Yeah, I hate you. JoJo's? Nah, I like women. Nah, that's crazy. That's a crazy. Sorry, Meta. Sorry, Meta. I apologize.
I mean, you don't have to. It's not mutual.
I don't have to at all.
Yeah.
But I don't apologize at all. I meant that shit with my chest.
I mean, Bro, Shammy told me if you like Tokyo Ghoul, you cry after sex. Is that like a thing in the manga, or is that just like a manga horoscope joke?
I mean, it's a joke because a character cries after having sex in the manga.
Well,
but like, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of real. That's kind of real, bro. Dude, listen.
What have I done?
Dude, listen. I'm gonna say this. I will say this right now. A Tokyo Ghoul reread will literally, dude. I would. There were so many. Fuck, chat. Fuck all this. I'm rereading Haikyuu. I've decided. I've hardened my resolve. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm rereading Haikyuu. The book club is a separate issue, but Haikyuu got to get reread. That's peak on peak on peak. What about Aoshi? I would like to read that so bad, actually, but I'm just foreseeing it. I foresee zero negative. I foresee negative motion for Aoshi if we put that on a poll, bro.
Also, people keep recommending Goodnight Pun Pun. Y'all call the hotline. Like, it's just
They said kill yourself on stream.
Actually, that's so fucking crazy. Y'all would just recommend that. Mods, get them some help.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. The Haikyuu rewatch was peak for me, dude. Oh, Demon Akatsuki on Haikyuu. Oh, dude, sports manga are so fucking good. God damn it, man. Oh, yeah. Wow.
It's definitely gonna be a fun conversation. Let's
see. Can handle Poon Poon. Don't know about Kareem's.
All right, relax. Yeah, no, also, I don't know if Liv is still listening. It does have a white background. I don't know if that translated in my text, but yes, this has the white background.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh my god, dude! I was thinking.
Whoa, guys, brace yourselves.
Shut up. Anyway, I was thinking, right? Honored Ones After Dark. I don't think we can do consecutive gaming things like right after each other, right? Like, I don't think we can go from Elden Ring to like Baldur's Gate 3 with like 1 week to spare.
Fuck you, man. That's what I'm doing. You better get with the program or get gone, bro. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Let me lock the fuck in. Give me a second. I think
bro said we can't play games back to back. Fuck you, dude. I'm a gamer now. Sorry.
Ew. I mean, yeah. Oh my god, I'm so happy for you. Anyway. Yeah. I just thought we could like do a little week catch up, on current events. Say who we hate on stream, at them specifically, call them out by name, like we do on the greatest podcast on earth, After Dark, parentheses. It's all a joke. Oh my god, bro. All right, chat, the nachos have officially come back for revenge. All right, the fall is gonna be as high as the climb, it seems like.
Dude, did you have to say that? Like, was that necessary?
You know the answer. Like that's what brother, you had to have known the answer to your question.
But like, this isn't this. That's what on like, dude, you have to have some separation of church and state. No, like, what are we doing here?
Chat was there when I rose. Right, they were there when I put on the fucking wax wings. Like, why? They're there for the ups. They got to be there for the downs. I'm not trying to hide anything here. This is the most authentic podcast on earth.
But they don't have to be there. You know what I mean?
Damn.
I don't need the nacho update. See, bro? Walter says he doesn't need the nacho update.
Walter, respectfully, yes, you do. Like, I mean this in the nicest way possible. Let me think about that for you. Don't worry your head about that. All right? I got you on that.
Yeah, dude, you're a weird guy. I'm gonna be real.
Anyway, that was a fun stream. We appreciate each and every single one of you. I didn't mean to whisper that. That was weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real, dude. That was. Don't ever do that again. I promise I'll block you on everything.
Oh my god. Anyway, much love, chat, members, new members. Welcome. Poll will be up this week for everyone, and we'll see you all on Thursday.
Yeah. Thursday.
Later.
Come watch us beat some ass.
Yeah.